Cycle.
And then I'm gonna go.
Oh, there he
Hey
is. There's
everybody,
my
welcome.
Mesodrama.
This is the Master's Lair presents A Pirate's Life. Yarr! We're
Yo ho,
playing
yo ho.
Ghosts of Saltmarsh using 2014's rulings for 5th edition Dungeons and Dragons. Hi, I'm Riley. I'll be your DM. I am joined in the order that I see them, which is the order that you see them, by Tyron, who will be playing Ziggy Zelfred, our kobold who believes he's a goblin and sometimes needs help with the elderly. Yeah, hi, Ziggy.
Hi. Hi. Please help me.
That was the most enthusiastic, lovely hi I've ever heard. I love it.
I'm
Okay.
here with Holwig.
Along with Tyron is Ryan. Ryan is going to be playing our dementia-ridden time wizard, Horwig, which we don't exactly know
Shuffleboard.
where he belongs, but it's not here. Shuffleboard to
I'm-
you, sir. Shuffleboard.
I'm from a different timeline. And I'm here to piss off Zangles.
We just about broke Ziggy's brain with that information recently.
Yeah, I had to. Yeah. Yep.
Along
Can I
with
close my
them, we
third eye?
have, last in our order, but certainly not the least of us, Justin, who will be playing the brave, fearless gnome who believes he's a goblin and serves as our captain, Sherlock Gnomes.
Good day.
With that out
Yeah,
of the
you're just
way,
a good day.
gentlemen, welcome. Always a pleasure to be back with you on a lovely Sunday. I don't think it's going to be too hot, so I won't be sweaty. But
It's Sunday for you?
No, Saturday. Did I say Sunday? I can't keep
Yeah,
track of what day of the week it is, man. It's not good at all. Anyway.
I was almost late because I thought today was Friday, not Saturday.
Right? It happens all the time. It's really not good.
Yeah. You know what? I think it's safe to
throw
say.
away the calendar. That's also something I always wonder. Who made the calendar? Like, who does... Well, actually, no, I know that part.
Not getting into that, man. Not getting into that. Nope.
Theoretically Aztecs, but we kind of passed their calendar.
Our lovable
Okay.
idiot of an ogre that believes he's a goblin rotgut will not be with us today. He will be aboard the ship taking care of ship things.
Infernal bowel syndrome.
He'll be spending a lot of time on the poop deck. No, he doesn't. No one has told him it's not for that purpose.
And yet...
It is now.
It is now.
Wait, we still have not told him that.
Because honestly, where Rotgut decides he takes a shit is where Rotgut takes a shit.
Why not just go anywhere in the forest?
Because it's Rotgut. And it's called
Yeah, it's Rocket. He's gonna go to the poop deck and scoot his butt over the edge, and then what happens between him and the gods?
It's
And
anyway.
first, we're civilized. We're civilized.
Our brave and fearless Captain Gnomes was not with us last session, so we need to fill him in. I will leave that up to Ziggy and Horwig. And the information that you share with your good and brave dear captain is all he'll get.
They walked through the swamp, killed some people.
Stop
Met
the demon
Crude.
lord from being summoned.
Yes, met Crude. He's a friend. We also met Ratman. He's also a friend. That's not it.
Yeah.
It took us 8 hours to travel 2 hours. It took us 4 hours of real time to travel 2 hours in game time.
Is all the fighting or distractions?
We still have
Yes.
6 hours to go worth of travel.
I gave them an option, Justin. They chose to play it out. We're playing it out.
Playing out the travel, or what exactly?
Yes.
Okay. And how about that troll that's just a little bit north of us?
That is coming up. but has
Okay.
not necessarily been covered just yet.
Oh shit! Wait, didn't I
Gotcha.
end the episode getting drunk?
What level is crude?
You don't want to know.
Wow, damn it.
Exact
Hey,
same
hey.
level as he is in your other campaign, Justin. Probably just pull him
Then
right
what are
over.
we? Pull out the lawn chairs. Crude can take this guy in 2 seconds.
He is our party's nuke.
Crude.
Yeah.
So the way I've introduced Crude to the table is he is going to observe you and decide whether or not you are worthy of him to fight for your cause. You can pull the ripcord if you need to pull the ripcord, and Crude will get involved. But until that point, Crude is a spectator.
Okay, he's the failsafe. Gotcha.
He's the big red button.
If you want to push the big red button, push the big red button. But
Yeah, fuck no. Not
What?
against him.
Well, oh, wait, no. Why does everybody get scared about the big red button?
Oh, you're killing me, Smalls.
Mm-hmm.
Justin had
Well, you know-
the pleasure of being at the table that Crude was created for, and has seen Crude turned against the party very easily.
Hmm.
And I've heard all the
Fucking
stories.
several fucking times.
Mm-hmm. Crude may be impressive in many ways, but there are also faults.
I will
Oh,
ask about those 7 times later, because how did you do that?
Magic. One
I'll ask
strong ass
later.
wizard.
I will ask that later. He also has an endless bottle of beer.
He's proud of that shit. Don't take it.
I won't.
You may drink from it if offered, but if you attempt to take it, well,
He offered, and Horwig's immediate thought was chug, chug, chug.
To which he
And
did.
he proceeded to chug, chug,
you
chug.
are free to do whatever you think your character will do. I'm just telling you and reminding you once again, Riley believes in actions having consequences. Ah, yes. Ah, the silence, the hush that falls across the table when the DM reminds them their lives are in his hands. No,
So anyway, Captain, that's what happened.
Hungry.
I was just trying to figure out how do we move on from here. Has the captain caught up yet? He's finally here, right?
Yeah, we in lore. Last thing we did was we stopped for like a couple of hours to catch our breaths, and the captain was going to catch up.
Yeah.
Ah, finally, the
Come
one
here.
brain cell has returned.
Half a brain cell. Let's be real.
Justin, I just want you to know you're getting demoted. Last week, I'm pretty sure you were at least 2 brain cells.
Hey,
Wait,
hey,
really?
hey. As
Was
long as
it
I
2
have
brain
more than
cells?
0.25, I'm happy.
Wait, how many do we have to? So wait, was me, Horwig, and Rocket made about? Do we make up 1 brain cell or
Barely.
half a brain cell?
Like
We made
75%. Like combined
Jesus.
75%. And most
you're
and
like
you know,
3/4 of a brain cell.
Oh, Ziggy, patting on the shoulder. Yeah, you tell yourself 1 whole brain cell.
each of
It's
us
a
is a
honey
quarter of a
comment.
brain cell, and the captain is twice as smart with half a brain cell.
Oh god,
Hey,
dear.
my characters I play, they are not designed to be the smartest. So
And you're our captain.
But you're the smartest in
Yeah.
this one, so...
I absolutely love the fact I made Valen. It's like, oh, he'll end up being the captain, and then he gets brigged after session 2.
I
I
It's just funny to me.
think he chose Sherlock because Sherlock was the most charismatic.
Okay, no one said charismatic has to be lovey-dovey.
No, nobody said that.
No one said that at all.
Anybody made that claim.
No.
Oh.
You made that claim yourself.
So, what do you say we continue onward? Towards death and glory.
Why, yes.
Fame
And
and fortune.
do we need directions? Because it looks like we have a fellow right there that may be able to point us in the correct way.
That's crude. He's our friend now.
No. This fellow right up there, pointing towards the troll.
Yep, hunched in some water and brushes is a big old troll. Gnawing away at something.
Ah, it's a troll.
When did that get there?
Like halfway through the end of last week, but you weren't paying attention because there was something else going on.
Ratman.
I've
Ratman.
been set for the troll encounter for a fat minute, but we were role playing something fierce.
We found Ratman. What did you expect?
Okay, so do we know which direction we're going, or are we wandering around, kind of somewhat clueless?
Can I do a history check or remember which way we were supposed to go?
Crewed pretty sure most of this crew clueless.
No, we just don't remember exactly the direction of the Thousand Teeth Beast.
You can make any check you want to make, man.
It was to the right.
What would be the direction check? Survival?
Survival, typically, yeah.
On the advantage.
All right. Do we know where?
Well, yeah.
That answers that question.
Yeah, you do. I was trying to remember if Sherlock was there when you got the quest to go kill Thousand Teeth, but I'm pretty sure you did.
Yeah, he was there.
He was there.
I'm pretty sure he had to get the quest because he's the only one in the party that spoke Draconic. But
He's the only one who the party
He's the only one who did it.
speak on it. He's the only one who did not speak it.
So it was the other way. Never mind.
Uh-huh.
And then
It's funny. We left him at court with all the Draconic speakers, and he couldn't speak a lick of it.
Yeah, no, we left him there after Horwig cast a comprehend language on him and then left.
I didn't cast comprehend language on him. He just didn't understand them.
Oh, so we really did leave him there. Oh wait, actually, only the Queen and her advisor knew common.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but no one else did, and we just left him surrounded by people he couldn't understand.
That's why you smile and nod, and if they say something, you just take a drink. So it's like, no, I can't answer. Do we have a physical description of the 1,000 person?
No.
1,000
in one
teeth.
sense, yes. In another, no.
I still think it's either going to be a crocodile or an alligator, or just maybe something completely monstrous, like something from Dark Souls.
If we travel in that direction.
He's still so innocent.
So innocent. Don't worry, he'll learn.
Will he?
I don't want to
Will
learn.
he?
Probably not.
Hey,
We're
Ty,
hoping.
what did you find in the swamp before you found the 1,000 teeth thing?
A troll, rat man, and two guys trying to summon Asmodeus.
And that's all you found?
Sounds like you're forgetting something.
Listen, it's been a week, okay? I genuinely don't remember.
We need to upgrade his memory. Quick, someone get an external hard drive.
Gotta do a history check?
Yeah. Yeah, sure.
Somebody jog my memory. Never mind.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a history check too. Big brain.
Nice.
The dementia man remembers more than you do.
I mean, look.
Foot, half
Look.
orc, lean and muscle ring any bells? Maybe?
Oh
Maybe.
yeah, that.
No.
There's a reason why we said it had a quarter of a brain cell.
I don't remember what I'm trying to remember.
So what do you think it means if the DM leaves a super weapon in a marsh for you to find?
I don't know.
Ooh. Wait, who's answering?
Something big is
Do we
gonna
want-
happen.
There we go.
We're gonna go fight a Tarask. Okay, on we go.
Wait, what?
I said we're fighting a Tarask, Zagles.
Give me a minute while I try to process my own actual brain.
Okay, Horwick starts walking off.
Are we still level 3?
4.
No, we're 4.
We're 4 now.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, there's a did that troll hear you? Wait, no! Oh, the old man is running off! Quick!
Sherlock, Horwig is headed in the wrong direction.
Old man, no!
Very quickly.
Sherlock?
Horwig.
Oh god. Captain, the old man is running off! He's very faster than normal. Somehow.
He's just walking normal speed. Y'all just didn't notice him for a minute.
But I'll follow with the group real quick while I level up. But, you know, there might be a shuffleboard tournament
Shuffleboard.
happening. Yeah.
Oh, we're
Eventually we're gonna have-
in the swamp, aren't
Did
we?
you say shuffleboard?
Okay.
Alright,
The old man is secured.
let's get some role play so that Justin can have a
No.
little bit of time.
That thing up there does not see us, right?
Who are
I mean,
you?
he's not looking directly at you. That's what I can give you, Ziggy.
Okay,
Oh,
wait, no,
Zygo.
I'm good. I'm 4. I'm 4.
You're 4. You're 4. You're 4 now. You're 4 years old.
Yeah.
Happy birthday. Wait, that's not. Remember the Happy Birthday song used to be copyrighted?
Yep, it's copyrighted.
It is.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy.
You got 30 seconds to do your thing, and then you better stop, or else Riley will be punished.
So, see, this is why we need Sherlock. I can't think. I don't know. Why I wanted to ask a troll for directions, but then I realized that's probably a bad idea.
You can ask the troll for directions.
Captain, what are you doing?
Good.
Oh, actually,
Good morrow, stranger.
Ah, yes. Hello.
how you doing there, pal?
Troll's gonna stand up and look down at each of you.
Do you happen to speak common?
I know. I cast comprehend languages on myself.
Well, thank goodness. I was like, oh shit, that backsplashed.
Okay, you've cast comprehended languages, which will start from now.
What did you say? Sorry, I couldn't hear you.
Another snack? Oh, yes, I have plenty of room in my belly. Come, little squish-filled one. My belly
Okay,
awaits.
Horwick's gonna grab Ziggy and move him in front of himself. Come here, Ziggy. He wants to talk to you.
Can I do an insight check?
You can, but I don't know how you're gonna know. Okay, you know
On
what?
the troll's
Fine,
body language?
He wants to do an insight check on the troll's body
Mhm.
language, sure.
If he's friendly or not.
You see, He hasn't attacked us, so by the
He
code, I
hasn't
think
attacked us yet.
by the code he's friendly.
He's not stomping and kicking. He looks friendly enough.
Like Hori grabs Ziggy by the arms, just pulling from him while saying, "He wants to eat us. Here, you, Ziggy. Why don't you stand over here, close to him?"
He wants to what?
He wants to what? Shoves in front of me.
Took me 5
Yeah,
seconds.
I'd like to imagine.
Next.
I don't know. I like to imagine Hori just moves Ziggy in front of him. It's just like, oh, he wants to eat us. Ziggy's like, oh, okay. Stands there for a second. He wants to what?
You to do what?
Um,
Ziggy, you are pushed closer to the troll.
Captain, permission to fire. I don't want to be eaten.
We'll look at Ziggy, are you dead serious? And just say, the code.
Alright. Horwick, tell him he can't eat us, or we'll have to fight him.
Why do you want to eat us?
Comprehend languages do not let you return the ability to communicate with the person in the language they're using. It just allows you to understand it.
Okay, Horwick's going to speak it to him.
Why
as
do you
if
want
he
to
knows.
eat us?
Why do you want to eat us? He doesn't say it, that's all he
Oh,
says.
no. He's looking down at Ziggy, and he goes, okay, I guess I'll eat the scaly one first.
There,
Ziggy will like to take the dodge action if he tries to grab him.
You don't know that.
But Corey just said the guy wants to eat me.
Yeah, but can you trust what Horig says?
That's a, can you trust what I say?
50-50.
The old man pushed me in front of a troll-like creature, knowing I can't understand him. I'm still taking the dodge action. Because it's Horwig.
Or it's me?
Okay, you take the dodge action.
I don't want to be grabbed by a troll man without my consent.
Yeah, well, let's see if you have a choice here, shall we?
I'm not gonna lie. You're standing in front of him willingly, so you semi-consented.
I did not consent. I'm moving.
Ziggy, give me a strength check.
Oh. Strength check. Oh boy.
Oh.
Wait, no, that's a save. That's a save. That's a save.
Does it change the modifier?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know?
It's your character sheet, my brother in Christ.
Look, I never actually had to. I actually don't know the difference between strength and saving rolls. Okay, it's a 3. Because I have a plus
No,
1 to strength.
no. Hang on. Pause. Apparently, we need to take you to D&D school for a second. So we're gonna take you to D&D school. Come on, Ty. Get your lunch
I'm
bag
ready.
and your pencil. Okay.
I got my apple juice right here.
Good. All right. So, the difference between a check and a saving throw. A saving throw is usually implies that whatever the effect is, you did not have a choice or an opportunity to avoid it aside from the saving throw. For instance, a dexterity saving throw is jumping out of the way of an incoming attack, such as a fireball, which is a very popular dexterity saving throw, right?
Mm-hmm.
A check is something that you are allowed to, like, you see coming and are allowed to react to. So, what I need to know is your strength save has a +3 attached to it. Does your strength check, which you would, on a 2014 sheet, you would just use your strength ability.
I just have a +1.
Okay. So we'll keep the roll and we'll dock 2 off of it. So your overall roll becomes a 2.
2, yeah.
And it's still in that one. So even though the troll is lumbering and sweeping an arm down Ziggy, you do not get out of the way.
Uh-oh.
Congratulations, Ziggy. That's consent.
I did not consent! Ziggy does not consent! Ziggy will squirm!
All
I
right.
shall squirm!
So Ziggy's been scooped up. What do the rest of you want to do?
Douglas, help! Bite his ankles!
Firebolt!
Okay. We'll roll
Wait,
initiative.
hang on a minute,
I
'cause
just wanted to see if there was more humorous how long you would let the troll man handle Ziggy before you got involved.
Actually,
man,
I was
'cause
going to see what Douglas would do, because it sounded like Ziggy was escalating this like to the code level of, oh, you caused him to attack us. He was peaceful, but then...
Listen,
You-
only I'm allowed to eat Ziggy.
Hey, look, Ziggy was not trying to do anything on purpose. Ziggy panicked. He got picked up by a troll man without his full consent.
Listen, all I'm saying is only I'm allowed to eat Ziggy. No one else can eat
You
him,
guys
only me.
Okay, why do you guys always want to eat my characters?
Why do your characters look so delicious?
Quit making tasty looking characters.
Yeah, quit making tasty looking characters.
You guys
Don't
are
forget to roll for
flattering
Bethlehem,
me.
too. Don't forget to roll
Wait,
for
what?
Bethlehem.
Oh yeah, that's right. You guys are
Zag
flatterers,
goes.
you know that? You flatter me so much.
Yes, now get in the pot, because I'm going to cook you.
I hate you, old man. This is all your fault, I hope you know that. You pushed me in front of him.
Never.
Why did I- oh shoot, I rolled for... Oh shoot, I rolled him under Ziggy's name again.
Oh, Ziggy, you're killing
Ziggy's
me,
got it.
Smalls. I'm gonna take away the second sheep from you because you're driving me nuts.
No, I just gotta click on Bellum's token.
You gotta click on the right token. Otherwise, I
Okay.
gotta do like 15 clicks. I get grouchy.
I'm sorry.
Alright, Ziggy, you're up.
I do
You've
not...
been scooped up
I do not-
into the air in the strong grasp of a troll hand. And it is very much looking like he's guiding you towards his mouth cavity.
I would like to break free.
That is another contested strength check, sir.
Can I use athletics? Or...
Nope.
Okay.
It's the troll's turn to roll in that one, and Ziggy, you fall to the ground, your action used up. Prying yourself out of the big hand of the troll.
I still have movement, correct?
Yes, you still have your bonus
30
action and
feet.
movement.
I have 15 feet.
So you want to move?
Think about
No.
it.
Wait, I believe I can tell Douglas to at least attack. So I'll have Douglas attack using my bonus action. And that's a bite. Just a bite. There's a speed of
Douglas
40.
cannot bite from there.
I know, I just gotta move him.
Well, then move him before you do anything else, thank you.
Man, just quickly measuring the distance.
Don't take time to measure, just move.
And attack. Dang it.
Douglas bites into the troll's shin, but the troll's green hide is kind of malleable and just flexes under his teeth, not breaking.
Scorchy.
That is all I can do.
Okay. Horwig!
Yes?
Yes, hi, how you doing? This is the Universal
Awful.
God, just checking in, you know.
Oh,
Every now and then.
yes. Hello.
in
How
control of
is
the
it?
timelines. Oh, well, you know.
Mm.
We've got wars and several different timelines. At the
I
moment,
won't.
I'm just a really big stress. Okay, fuck you too. Bye.
I pissed off God. It's his fucking fault for sticking me into the wrong time stream again.
Your firebolt will hit.
Oh wait, I also found out that Infused Strikes just hits on... Wait, no. It does 11 attacks. Start with 11 attack. Never mind.
So... Okay, thank you. Is that gonna be all for Horwig?
Horwig's gonna fucking do a little dance while he's just hanging out.
Okay, Horwig's dancing a little jig after burning the troll a little bit. The troll is going to... He's getting very
Not jigging very good.
Horwig. There's lots of...
What did he say though?
Little
Still
fucker, come
confident.
back here. My mouth needs to be fed. My stomach hungers. And he will try and hit Ziggy with claws. And that will not hit. And he will slump down and bite Douglas.
You bit my dog! You bit my dragon! You bastard!
Douglas is going to take 8 points of piercing damage as the teeth sink into his hide near the nape of his neck. And that will bring us around to Babum. Babum!
You bastard! You bit my dog! Why don't you have any attack cantrips? That one's just gonna have to run up here to get to the melee distance. That's gonna have to do the dash action because we're in a swampy area. He'll be right up behind Ziggy, to the side of Ziggy, and in his turn, I'm gonna get some attack spells on him later.
Okay. Cotton gnomes!
Even-
We will cast a nice good spell and level 1? Yeah, it's a level 1. Oh!
Wow.
Can I get another d20?
My God.
You know what?
Wild magic.
Today's Saturday. You only get one. And that's your one right there, Riley.
Alright. Sherlock, as you develop the orb in your hand, you lose control of the magic for a brief moment, and it splatters about. And what was it? It doesn't matter. It's going to be acid, and it sprinkles onto your hands, and you fall to the ground.
Well, that's just rude.
Will that be all for Sherlock?
Yes, it is.
Ziggy!
You bit my dragon! How dare you! Let's get to the face.
Disadvantage.
I have,
Okay, well, 12's
a
not going
pick
to
of
hit.
your feet. Darn you! That's all I can do. Yeah, one more levels I get level 5, which is extra attack. Douglas, bite him again!
Douglas can try.
Bite!
Yeah, that'll work.
And infuse your lightning damage into it. Three.
It's 12 total, man. 6 and 6.
No! That's all I can do now. I am satisfied.
Horwig!
Yeah.
Well, you pissed off the temporal deity, so he's not going to check in for a while again, so...
Oh, but you're
damn.
my favorite temporal deity.
To that, man!
How
Wait,
many
man.
temporal deities? How many temporal deities
More
do you
fire!
know, old man?
More troll
At
screaming!
least 3.
Will that be
I'm
all
gonna
for
burn your nipples off.
him?
Which means,
I'm gonna bite your head off and stick it up my ass.
why your own ass?
Kinky. Wait,
Because it's
Okay,
guaranteed
that's
to be the
Yes.
biggest and dirtiest one here.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
That's Horwig's turn.
Actually, that's
That's not kinky, man.
yeah,
That's
it's not. It's not. Sorry, it's an automatic response I do with my friends.
The troll will lash out with his claws at Sherlock, who has knocked himself onto the ground. That's
Temporal magic, do it again.
do it again.
Do it again.
That's still gonna hit. No, it won't hit.
At least it,
no 18.
But the bite will hit
it was not crit, all that matter.
and do 10 damage to Sherlock. That will make it Bevim's
Sherlock
turn.
probably. Alright. Let's do a bit of healing on Sherlock. Gonna run over there first. I really gotta minimize these sheets a little bit better so I can actually see. Yeah, I can get over there without having to sprint. Here you go, lad. Oh shit, not that one. Cure wounds. At first level.
Okay, Sherlock, you can have 8 back. Is that gonna be all for Bevim?
Oh, well, thank you.
Yeah. I'm trying to save the spell slots mainly for when we fight the beast. So yeah, that's all for right now.
This one thought this was a good time to take a nap. Can you imagine?
Sherlock, my friend. Now is not the time for a nap.
Sherlock, you're up.
I will stand up and let's hit the redo button on that one.
I mean, you would be
And-
at disadvantage for ranged attacks, I will remind you.
Oh shit. Okay. How about I take he's attacking me. I will take 10 steps back. 10 feet back. Oh, thank goodness. And let's do acid. Since I took acid, let's share the wealth.
Sharing the wealth.
Yep.
Will that be all for Sherlock? Your acid's gonna boil away a troll's skin. Doesn't smell good.
I'm gonna say. Yeah, I'm gonna say sorry, and that's it for me.
Ziggy!
I don't like being near this guy, so I'm going to use. Hopefully, this goes off without a hitch. Zephyr Strike, which will let me make sure I read this right. Let me move without taking, without provoking opportunity attack, and then I'm gonna move back 15 feet. On one attack before the spell's end, I can do an advantage. So I'm gonna use my one advantage, aim for his guts, where he wanted to eat me, and fire a musket shot. And have Douglas use Infused Strike. See if he can. Wait, does a 24 hit?
Yeah.
Yeah, Diffused Strike for an extra 5 lightning damage.
And a D8?
A D8 for what?
Oh wait, you rolled it already, never mind.
Yeah, it automatically rolled, so... Oh yeah, not 8. Not 8.
Will that be all for Ziggy?
Yeah, that is all. Douglas cannot bite this turn because I use my bonus action for Zephyr Strike.
Orwig, what do you want to do?
Your mama. Firebolt.
Right, your fire's gonna find home again. Will that be all for Horwig?
That's all for Horwig.
Well, the troll's gonna get real mad that you keep burning him. So he's gonna run up and bite and claw and
Bite yourself,
Horwig.
bitch. Can't hit this.
Does nothing. What's Bevim gonna do?
Bevan is gonna do the, is gonna whack him. Break his kneecaps if he can. He has a mace, right? Yes, he has a mace. Alright, old man. Don't let me down.
The
It's 12
troll,
hit.
Bebum will swing his mace, and the troll will grab it with a hand and throw it aside.
That's not fair. How can you do that to an old man?
Just like that.
Easily, apparently.
That's all Bellum can do.
Alright.
See, you should not be
Show up.
treating old folks like this.
Oh, damn.
That's gonna sail wide. Bring us back around to Ziggy.
I'm scooching back just a little before.
Sure.
There we go. He's gonna get pissed at that, I
Zephyr
guess.
Strike ended. Wait, Zephyr Strike is concentration. It was only the one advantage attack I get before the spell ends, right? So it ends.
Correct.
Once before the spell. Yeah, once. I can only use the. So yeah, I'm back to normal advantage. And fire. Another musket ball. Does it find home?
That's going
Aim for the
to
head.
hit the troll in the head, and it will drop. It stutters for a moment, gives a last kind of like, and then collapses.
Your mother!
Make sure it's dead, Douglas. We did. Everybody remembers he was being hostile, right? He did try to eat me. Everybody saw that?
It looked like he wanted to give you a hug.
Yeah,
He tried
it
to
did.
put me in his mouth!
It did look like he was trying to give you a hug. I mean, could you understand him? I didn't. He was just going for a hug. I mean, we were just going to ask him for directions.
Warwick said he wanted to eat us, and then he tried to put me in his mouth. Non-consensually.
Well, Horwick said us, and we didn't get tried to be hugged, so he was just hugging you. Horwick just must have misunderstood something.
Jesus Christ, I do barely have a brain cell.
Where am I?
What was he eating? Wait, did he finish eating what he was eating already, or is it...
Do you want to go rooting around in the swamp water to find out?
He could have killed what we're after, so we do probably need to bring evidence we killed it.
Yeah, who knows, maybe he killed Thousand Teeth Beast, maybe we won't have to kill it ourselves. I'll look around.
Oh, good. Alright. The area of the swamp that the troll was hunched down in is a little bit deeper than you are tall, Ziggy. How do you want to look around in there?
I will tie some rope to myself, and tie the other end to Douglas. That way, if I sink, Douglas can pull me out.
What's Douglas's strength
And then
score?
I will... Douglas's strength score is... 16.
Multiply that by 15.
16 times 15. Give me a second. 240?
Okay, and then add together all of your item and your body weight and make sure it doesn't exceed 240. I doubt it will, but we just gotta make sure.
57.86.
And we are good. Is that just your item weight, or is that your body weight and your item weight?
My body weight... I'm 4 feet tall. And... let me look at my bio. I'm 120. So...
What was a stretch button?
minus 120 minus 7.86. Like, that would be like 62.14 left over.
Okay. I just want to make sure the math. And why don't you go ahead and give me a con save.
On save?
Yes.
I suck at these. Well, not today. Probably.
Did I, just out of curiosity, last session, did I have anyone roll a d4 that I did not explain?
No.
No.
You guys
I
roll
did.
D8s and D100s.
You weren't here, Justin. Fuck off.
Hey, can you blame me? I tried.
Okay. And what are the rest of you doing while Ziggy goes diving into the swamp?
Poking the troll carcass with my staff.
Every time you poke it, a little bit of blood comes out of the injuries, and it smells terrible.
Oh, wonderful.
You... Wait, isn't troll blood like using some concoctions and potions?
All right. Sherlock, what are you doing?
I'm just watching Ziggy because I have a vibe that something bad is going to happen.
Okay, you're watching the space in the marshy water that he disappeared?
Yeah,
Okay.
I mean, because it's like, okay, he just went all the way down, and as long as the rope is like tense without jiggling or anything, it's like, okay, I don't need to do anything.
All right, cool. Horwig and Sherlock, can you deafen or doot for a second? And I'll let you know
No.
when you can return.
Sorry, I can't. It's impossible.
I'm in danger.
Yeah, a little bit. Ziggy, the murky greenish brown water is not easy to see through. In fact, it would be counted as heavily obscured. Give me a perception check at disadvantage with a -5 penalty. Yes, it sucks.
Then, oh brother, there you go. Can I roll a hero point?
You can.
Oh brother. Oh no.
Your end result is 5.
Yep.
The world goes silent around you, Ziggy, and you hear things in that perspective of just the underwater world, right? Everything's kind of warbled and muffled, and little bubbles escape out of your nostril every few seconds. And you're floating around in this murky mire. I will need you to give me a strength save at disadvantage.
Oh no. Oh no. This is how I die.
Possibly. While I have you here, what is your constitution modifier?
3.
You have 3 minutes of air before you start suffocating and taking damage.
Did
Keep
something
that
grab
in
me?
mind.
Oh.
Yeah, something has gotten hold of your foot, Ziggy, and your leg, and your hand, and you cannot work yourself free. You are currently restrained. What do you want to do?
Hang on a minute, hang on a minute, hang on a minute. Let's see, let's see, let's see. Oh, brother. How many spells that help me out here right now? Zephyr Strike. And I'm at disadvantage, right?
Correct.
Um, if I open my mouth, that'd be bad. I have to have something in here I can help me out with. I want to try to break one of my arms free from whatever is pulling at me.
Okay. Because you are restrained, you're at disadvantage on your strength check.
Pure strength.
Correct.
0 point.
You do not seem to be able to pull free.
Oh boy. Let me double check. Do I have to?
As you move, Ziggy, it begins to pull you in tighter.
Drake companion. You can magically summon Drake. Playing for you, they just commands, add statistics, damage type, new combat, your initiative, that takes your turn. Moves, react my own. Unless you take the bonus action to command it, take another turn. And I think that. I still have movement, right?
Not while restrained, no. By the way, the timer on the screen is going to represent how long you have to figure this out.
Well, two things are gonna happen. The moment I start getting pulled down, Douglas is gonna realize I'm probably getting dragged down. So that's one thing that can keep me alive. Secondly, I want to go slack. Can I go limp?
You can, but the rope is at the tautness that it was at when you got stuck.
Okay, I'm going limp.
Okay.
I might just end up seeing the hag. It's about time I see the hag anyway.
Okay.
I'm just testing to see if that will make the bindings be less tighter.
Nope. Not going to help you out. You can give me a strength check for Douglas.
Right, check for Douglas. There we go.
Douglas can't pull you free either.
Can I do another perception check to see what's got me tied up?
Sure.
Yeah, I'm not gonna. Yeah, I'm not making it through this one.
Oh, wait. I will get the others in here. And
I don't know enough to actually know what's going on, so I'm accepting death.
upon their return, we'll see if they might have some way to possibly save that.
So how dead is Ziggy?
Well,
Yeah.
here's what we're going to do.
Probably very.
Hang on.
Oh, you did
Hang on.
die.
Sherlock
It's been fun.
and Horwig. Ziggy has been under the water for several minutes and has not resurfaced. Do you want to do anything?
He's probably dead.
Has the rope jiggled or done anything at the suspicious level?
Nope.
Let's pull the rope.
You pull on the rope and it is very tight.
That's what she said.
And then it catches. And it pulls no further.
What does that mean?
All right,
Captain,
fuck that.
you-
I'm jumping in.
Don't.
You want to jump
I'm gonna.
in?
Mm-mm.
I'm ignoring what I heard, and
Horwig, you
I'm,
cannot
okay.
see Ziggy.
No, I'm doing this to myself because I'm going in too.
Okay, you want to put air bubble around himself? Okay.
Yeah, and I'm going to.
Okay. So, give me 1 second.
yeah, we gotta save his ass again.
I don't. This is a good idea.
Okay, everybody
I
see
didn't
the
expect it
timer?
to be that deep. Yeah.
We're gonna try something here, and we'll see what you guys think about it. But essentially, I am going to hit go on the timer, and that is how long you have to save Ziggy before he drowns.
I
Oh,
am not
before
working.
Ziggy. Okay.
Okay, because
That implies
this
that I
is
care that he
a
drowns.
trial run, I will use a slightly longer timer.
Okay, how about you give us 2 timers? One that you would use, and one that is that safeguard to see for this encounter, to see kind of how
Sure,
the first timer plays out.
I will even make them different. So, the big sand timer is the one that you guys are going to have. The stopwatch
Okay.
is the one that I would actually probably use in this situation. Okay?
Okay.
Ready?
We're doing the stop. Yep.
Yep.
Let's do it.
This is fucking Jesus. Feels incredibly tense.
This actually is. I didn't expect it to be this deep. I thought I'd probably go up to my head. I didn't. When I imagined what Riley said about me being surrounded by the darkness, I kind of got scared.
Okay, well, we're swimming down.
Okay.
If it starts to get dark, hold on to the tense rope as a guiding wire.
Hang on, I'm going to let the stopwatch reset because it kind of jumped on me and
Gotcha.
I didn't like it. Okay, as you break the surface of the water, you find yourself in a completely different world. This world is muddy, murky, dark, brown, and green. Through it, you see a dark shape that must only be Ziggy, tied to the bottom and being sucked into the mud by some sort of weed. What do you want to do?
Let's try cutting the weed.
Yeah, so like I can see Ziggy, right?
Ziggy has already been in the mud. So the mud
Yeah.
is what's got Ziggy now, not the weed.
But can we see Ziggy now?
You see a dark shape that's probably Ziggy struggling against this mud.
Air bubble.
Air bubble for Ziggy. All right, that will put a pause on
Nice.
that.
I was ready to accept death. I wanted to go see the hag.
Oh, okay. Can I pop the bubble on Ziggy?
Sure.
Never mind. No.
Timer back in.
Thank you, Horwick. Thank you, Horwick.
And if we were using the real timer, Ziggy'd be dead.
I mean, who cares about Ziggy though?
Ouch. Let's see how it is. You only care about Zaggles.
No, I don't care about the Ziggy character. I love Zaggles, but I don't know a Ziggy.
Who's Ziggy?
Yeah, I only know Zaggles.
Okay,
No, I'm not
well,
allowed
you
to use
can't
Ziggy.
have
I'm
a
not.
full
I'm,
conversation underwater. You pop the bobble on Ziggy. He's still drowning.
That was a joke,
being
Riley.
sucked into the
That was
mud.
Riley. That you know damn well that was a joke.
Okay. I'll try and pull him out of the mud.
If Ziggy comes closer, Ziggy will shake his head. No. Stay back.
Sherlock, do you want to heed that warning?
Okay. We'll point to Ziggy, and then say you, and then in the mud, and my finger across the throat. So saying, if you stay down here, you're gonna die.
Can I do a perception check again to see what grabbed me?
You can certainly try.
Yeah, I know.
And also, if you don't want me to try and save you, you could always do the honorable thing and
Yeah, Ziggy, you now get the sense that you swam directly into some big tall weeds and got tangled up in them, and they're now sucking you into the mud, and you're in the mud.
I got tangled up by weeds?
Dude, don't say that like it's a weird thing. That is 1,000,000% how most people drown in water.
Oh, no, I'm not saying that's surprising. I'm just saying... You know how when you say, I died to that?
Mm-hmm.
It's more like, God, I'm pathetic. Not that it's not tragic, because it is very scary and
Okay, you're
terrifying.
running out of time here, man. Come on.
Oh, I point at the weeds.
You are at
I'm
disadvantage
just
for
gonna-
the things that you want to do.
Okay, I will point to Ziggy again, or Zaggles, and then go point finger up or point finger down.
I point my finger up.
I'm going to shake my head and just be like, oh, dear gosh. Okay, I will try and pull him out.
Give me a strength check.
Horwick's going to try to assist by pulling on the rope that's tied to Ziggy.
Sure, you can do it at an advantage, Sherlock.
Advantage. Right.
Yeah, you pull Ziggy out of the mud.
I'm just going to continue to shake my head just as we go up, just like, oh, good grief.
Up we go.
All right.
I did
save
not
his
know it was
ass.
that deep.
But I do need con saves from both Sherlock. Well, from Sherlock. I need a con save.
4.
Just do it.
I will just state water genasi, but okay.
Okay, thank you.
That was 11. Ow. Yeah, you said thank you quick. All right, we're swimming up.
Yep, back up.
Okay, you will break the surface.
Zaggles, you owe me a second level spell slot. Look at his book. 2 of them.
Ziggy just wants to lay face first into the marsh. I almost died to seaweed.
Yep, and now you have a
Okay.
bubble on your head.
How long does this bubble last?
24 hours.
Well, let's just go all the way to the 1,000 Teeth Beast. So I'd rather die by that than by seaweed.
Onward
Also,
we go.
Sherlock, Bellman's gonna heal you some more.
Nine, thank you.
Unless we want to take a short. Actually, no. How many? We've only moved 2 hours. We still have 6 hours to go. Alright, let's keep walking.
Onward we go.
Air bubble. Took the air bubble spell to all my fun. Yeah. Alright, so that
I
will
asked
cover-
you if it was too much, Riley. I asked you, Riley, if it was
I
too
know.
much. And you said, no,
I
no,
know,
it's
which
fine.
is why I can make that joke, Ryan.
I was I have a genuine fear of the ocean in deep waters. So I actually thought something grabbed Ziggy and was drowning him. But then it turned out just to be seaweed.
Not this time.
Yeah,
Then
sorry for the knee-jerk reaction. I played with some DMs who were like, "Oh no, that's fine," and then spent the whole fucking time bitching because I had a certain spell that they literally said was okay.
Oh no, I'm just doing it as a joke, man. I don't mean anything by it. It's perfectly. It's a great thing. It's fine. It's fine.
Oh yeah, no, I know. It's just I've dealt with some fucking people who are right pricks
know.
about it.
I know.
Like, if you had a problem with it, fucking tell me. I wouldn't have took it in the beginning.
All right. So that is your third hour.
I spent an hour almost drowning.
Well, no, the troll fight was technically hour 3.
Oh.
This is just attached
On
to
we
the end
go.
of that.
Okay, we travel. Zaggles, you travel a little bit behind us or downwind. You kind
Yeah.
of stink a little.
Oh yeah, Staggles.
No offense.
Staggles has a whole new stench attached to him. A stench
Oh,
that is
yeah.
inviting new insects of all shapes and sizes. Everybody give me a con save.
No.
What? Let me take myself off the disadvantage first.
Nat 20. Nat
Oh.
20.
Ooh, nice.
I hate you guys. I want you to know that I hate you guys. I hate you guys.
That's the man who dived headfirst into a bog and wondered why he's acting like this. Or getting this.
Ziggy, roll me a d4.
You know what? Maybe I should have just died in the water. You know, that'd be.
I gave you the choice. I was like, "What do you want to do?" And you said, "I want to live." So
Mm-hmm.
You guys got both nat 20s. Really, just really.
hey, don't question the dice gods.
And don't question the dice gods.
That's in exchange for 5 nat 20s in a row. I will Yeah, no, I got nothing.
Okay. Ziggy, on your sheet, I need you to put a counter up that says 3. And at the end of each long rest, I need you to tick it down.
Well, I had out the plague.
Now I need somebody to roll me a D100.
I got it. 10.
Oh, lovely. A D8 now. Anybody?
I got it.
I will die in 3 days.
Or the amount of time that we betray you.
Okay, let me take a look at that character sheet. Cause what level are y'all for?
Yeah.
Level 4.
Yeah, but you seem to be knocking things down that are way above your pay grade here.
I have +5 in dex.
I mean, to
And
be fair,
archery.
we're just a pretty decent little team comp we got.
Yes,
I just
but in order for me to create the challenge that is supposed to be posed by the Hool Marshes to the party, I need to adjust.
I'm not gonna lie.
Right now.
For this
I just
character, I had pretty good rolls for
I have
abilities.
I'm just doing good in like I put everything into dex. That's the only reason I'm doing well at the moment. And I have a gun.
All right.
By the power of the
So the way we've been doing this is you guys can roleplay while I set up the next encounter.
Captain, I will die in 3 days.
Imagine being dumb enough to drown in the water.
Really,
I will
Ryan?
die
Oh,
in 3 days.
Really, Ryan? You're the one.
What?
You're the
Don't
one
tell me
that's
you
gonna bring
actually.
that up.
Don't tell me he actually drowned in water.
There's a story there, but we don't need to get into it right now. Anyway, continue on.
It is an interesting story that involves one of my PCs drowning in a well. So he had a room temperature IQ.
no.
I'm gonna see if using lesser restoration from Bedlam will help Ziggy.
So what's wrong with Ziggy again? What type of swamp disease does he have?
I don't know. I'm just gonna have Bedlam pat Ziggy on the back.
Okay, you can remove the counter.
Oh yay! I won't die in 3 days.
Maybe it just got paused. Dun
Oh
dun
no!
dun
Oh
dun.
god, that would actually be terrifying. Thank you. That would might feel better. Also, genuinely, the drowning in water is so terrifying. Just the fact is that everything gets muffled, your vision gets blurry, and soon it just goes dark. It's the fact that you're losing all your senses one by one.
So, Zackles, are you okay? That sounds like it had a emotional impact on you.
Hmm.
Did you learn anything?
Did you learn not to be such a dumbass?
Hey, one, that was not mainly my fault. Two, because I couldn't see. It's the marsh.
So the
Two,
answer's no.
yes, I did learn something. I need to obtain true sight or something like it. I'm trying to learn that seaweed is very, very strong. Why is it that strong? Why the hell is seaweed that strong underwater? Why can it rip around me like that? Like, you just swim regularly, then all of a sudden you get caught up by seaweed. Then it has, like, such strong power, you can't even tear it. I actually thought about shooting it, but then I remembered I couldn't. How did I go that deep? I don't remember going that deep.
What type of armor are you wearing? Because tack that onto your body weight.
Oh, did I see? No, I wear leather armor.
Well, still, it's weight that'll. All your equipment will counter you. So if you have a lot of equipment on you, that's a lot of weight that's just going to suck you down.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. That makes sense. See, I never thought I would sink that. Also, how come you guys think it caught up?
Water genasi. And
Air bubble.
How
we were
come you
going
didn't get?
down. We were purposely going down. So we just let it happen.
Okay, water genasi makes sense. But me, oh, I think I just got unlucky. Dang, I just got unlucky. Like, really unlucky. I also saw glimpses of this weird old lady in some kind of demonic room. But I didn't really make it out.
Zaggles, did you hit on the old woman?
What?
Don't. Did you hit on her? Did you kind of try and woo her?
Huh? Wait, what are you talking
Try to
about?
court? Did you try and court? Did you ask her out?
What old lady?
The old lady that you just saw with the
I saw
broom.
glimpses of. I said glimpses of an old lady. I didn't meet no old lady. Wait, did you meet an old lady in a demonic room?
I wasn't the one dying.
Well, I don't know. I can't really get a good look of her.
Oh, do you know what? Maybe you saw your true love. So we need to stop looking for a man and start looking for an old woman for you. We can do that.
A cougar?
What depends on how old she is, but if it was a seasoned cougar, then yeah, we'll look for a cougar. And then
Why are
also
you so
older women.
interested in my love life?
Because your love life is incredibly interesting to everyone.
I've only talked to like a couple of people, and one of them
Did
was
you?
a. Well, no, actually, no, I don't. I have not really actually tried to woo anybody, be romantic with anybody. I don't even know if
And you
that
saw your
theory
true
does.
love. Okay, seasoned cougars and older women are very attractive. We get it.
They are, they are. But at the same time, I'm wondering, do I deduct the brain cell from Sherlock's again?
We, with love, we do not go with our brain. We go with our heart in the most sincere, meaningful tone.
That's not what I go with at all. I go with something a little lower.
Your feet?
Not that low.
Lower.
No,
Your,
lower.
your
Um,
belly? Because if they cook good food, I agree.
Wait, what's lower than your feet? The dead under you? Or do
I
you talk to
think.
the dead?
Hey, what's that over there?
What?
The
Is
soft glow of
our
a fire
Warwick a
can
little
clearly be
necro?
seen across the swamp.
Oh, look at that, fellows. We can ask another group about A, Zaggle's older woman, and B, directions.
Went from a man being rich to an older woman who could also possibly be rich. Maybe that's what I'll sell my soul for. Okay, what? Captain, lead the way.
Oh, brave, brave Captain Sherlock. He ran so very far ahead.
May the gods rest his soul.
Hey, I'm
That's a lot of lizard folk.
too busy thinking of Zaggles and his new love life to mention, because now he also likes cougars.
Just keeping you
I
on your
don't know.
toes, Captain.
I know, and I don't know why he's interested in cats, but hey, no judgment. A little bit closer. Good day, everyone. Looking at them now awkwardly.
The outskirts of the camp seem to be your run-of-the-mill lizard folk, which, Sherlock, you should be aware don't speak common.
Good day,
Okay.
I say in Goblin. I'm appearing friendly. I'm not no hands on weapons or anything.
They are eyeing you very cautiously.
Hi, guy. Hey, how you guys doing? Ziggy will say in Draconic.
Hello. Horwick will say in Draconic.
What are you doing this deep in the swamps, outsiders?
I do a perception check on them to see.
None of the folks out on the outer ring have said this, but the voice comes from closer by the fire.
We're out here on a mission from your queen.
Can I do a quick perception check to see if they have any resemblance to the lizard men or lizard folk that we've already met?
Sure.
Make sure we haven't stumbled upon a rival gang.
Anybody else want to get in on that?
Yeah, we gotta check out and see if we can find Ziggy's woman.
Yeah.
Oh, the dice gods are saying no.
Ziggy and Sherlock, they bear very similar weaponry to what you remember the other wizard folk bearing, but their symbol doesn't look quite right. But that just could be because it's smeared in some bog muck, right? Yeah, that's all it is. It's just marsh mud.
Yeah. Yeah, that's not surprising.
Oh, the queen, huh? Sent you all the way out here.
Yeah. So which one of you guys is talking? I'm hearing a voice, but I'm not seeing any lips flapping.
Please, come warm yourself by our fire.
Be right back.
I'm I'm cautious, but we'll slowly approach. There we go.
Why are we letting Sherlock go so close? Okay,
Because you guys didn't say
um,
stop.
I will join. Captain, come back here. Don't be too close.
Please.
Hey, wait.
It's a dangerous place in the marshes. Come, sit. There's safety in numbers, and obviously our band exceeds your own numbers. Use our fire.
I will. I'll be going a little bit closer, but I will be watching them. I'm keeping a close eye.
Why, thank you very much for welcoming us to your fire. It feels very good. Thank you.
Mm.
If you don't mind me asking, who do we have the pleasure of speaking with at the moment?
I am Gugyuk, rightful ruler of my clan.
And what is the name of
Well,
your clan?
Something that is hard for other outsiders to pronounce. You need not worry yourself with that. But come, please, seat. We have hunted game, and we will roast much of it, and we will talk.
I see
sitting down
absolutely
and
no way this could go badly.
I will screw it. Can I do an insight check
Ding.
on him to see if he has good intentions for us?
Yeah, and then we're gonna let Sherlock say his thing because he's got something. What you got, Sherlock?
Seeing they're so welcoming. Well, yes, thank you. We'd love to have dinner with you and have a nice, good, civilized conversation. And we're a bit lost, so we're wondering if sometime tonight you give us some directions and help us out. And I mean, your clan looks pretty strong, so I'm guessing you know this area pretty good.
We do what we must to survive, yes. These are what
I
remain of those loyal to the rightful ruler. And the gods have smiled upon us in our hunt today, for we tracked and slew a gigantic snake whose flesh will nourish our bodies for many days.
Oh, a snake. Well, bravo. Was it a contractor?
Yes, several of our comrades fell to its mighty grip, but in the end we were victorious. We shall remember those who died to bring us sustenance with honor.
Oh, that sounds like a cause to celebration tonight. Crude, would you be willing to share your endless ale with us?
But Crude not want pass bottle to so many people. Maybe have bowl or cup.
Do you have a? Let me see if I have a bowl on me in my backpack.
All else
Blah,
fails, you got a
blah,
water skin.
blah. Bellying pen, that you're probably heard. Bag of holding, fish taco. Does anybody have any camping supplies on them? Captain, you?
Uh, I'll take a long drink out of my water skin and then empty it out so it can be filled up with Krog's beer or ale.
Okay. fulfill all vessels provided. Now then, travelers, perhaps you'd like to know the tale of our people. But first,
Sherlock, he's speaking in common for you, or is somebody
he's
translating?
speaking common for everybody.
Oh, cool.
Perhaps you'd like to share what great mission this so-called queen sent you upon.
I thought you were about to tell us your story, the story of your people.
Yes, but I'd like to hear your tale. It is customary when two great warriors meet in the wild like this for our people that they share a fire, a meal, and tales. So I will share
Yeah.
mine once you share yours.
Well, we're happy
Oh.
to enlighten you on what we're doing here in the swamp. Zaggles, like pat him on the back and bring him closer to the group and say, "How about you give him a nice, good reminder or a good story?"
Well, yeah, is there any particular kind of story you want to hear? Maybe tell fighting while we're here, or travels. Anything in particular?
Just a story
What?
of great prowess. We have shared our story of the snake fight, which has brought us sustenance for tonight's feast. Perhaps you have a hunting tale of equal grandeur.
Oh, I wouldn't say the haunting tale, but I do have a tale of life and death, where at the moment, as death was about to grasp its claws upon me, I weaved through it and struck the killing blow on an enemy. I'm telling them the tale of how we went to go fight the
Don't tell me what
went
tale
to the
you're
hunting
telling,
house.
tell the tale.
Ah, okay. So me and my allies here, plus one which had to take care of some business on the ship, were requested by some townsfolk to go check out this mansion that was quote unquote haunted. We went around and find much, some giant bugs here and there, nothing of real value. It was when we went to the basement that things got dire. We searched around, found a good bottle of some ale, and then we found a secret passage. When we opened the passage, we found out that it seemed to be housing a great many of people. Probably some smugglers or something. We didn't really put much thought into it at the time. It was in a corner in a hallway that we found a door that told us dangers ahead, something about the undead. Now, we didn't really have any fear at the moment. Danger calls to us. It's a pirate's life, if you will. So we opened the door, and right immediately came upon us was three undead. We fought brave, we fought strong, but three of us went down. There was even the arch warlock of sorts commanding them. And in the end, it was just me by myself. I remember, I remember as if it was yesterday. Every night as I go to sleep, I was almost stricken and almost sent to go meet Davy Jones himself. But as the gods would have it, it was not my day. And I was able to dodge the blow and strike back with my own. And one by one, I failed all of them, including the Archmage himself. And then that is the tale of how I evaded death. I suck at telling stories out of character.
Interesting tale, interesting tale.
Yes, Zaggles, thank you very much. I'm definitely glad it's not the tale of you almost drowning a few minutes ago.
Fuck you.
This tale we would like to hear next.
Come on. Ah. I hate you so much, Captain. It was nothing much. We just finish killing the troll back there, not too far away. And I went to go check the marsh. And instead of, checking the bottom, I got tangled up by some seaweed. And I'm too embarrassed to even continue. Captain, you take over.
Well, now since we weren't down there, myself and Horwick, since we weren't down there, we were just waiting at this top of the surface, and it just seemed like a lot of time was going by without Zaglos here coming up for air. And it got to the point of, well, we don't know what's happening. We didn't see signs of a struggle. So, Horwick and I, we dove right in, wanting to save our shipmate. And when we got down to the bottom, Horwick, thankfully, put an air bubble around Zaggles so he could breathe. And instead of fighting a drastic monster that was drowning our shipmate, it was weeds. It was seaweeds. So,
Yes, common
yes,
in the marshy bottoms. It is dangerous for those who do not know well how to swim to venture into the waters of our swamps. But it
looking at
seems as if
Zaggles.
you are equipped well to handle the situation. How is it you came to meet the usurper queen?
I'm sorry, did you say usurper?
Yes.
And sorry, you mentioned at times that you and your band right here were the few loyal to the rightful rulers or something.
Correct.
So anybody that would be affiliated with your queen as somewhat of an ally or even just a task doer might be seen as an enemy.
It is possible, but I do not think that you, at this moment, pose a threat. Nor do I think you are loyal, in a sense.
Do you know anything about a creature called a thousand teeth beast?
Yes, Thousand Teeth is a sacred creature to our people.
Hmm.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I think it was somebody asked us for like killing it or something. I can't recall. Something
Ah,
about it terrorizing somebody.
that would be a mistake. Thousand Teeth is a great and fearsome beast, one that the gods have given as a sacred being for the swamps to protect them. It is a lizard folk's clan's duty to ensure Thousand Teeth prospers and lives on, so that Thousand Teeth will protect us when the cataclysmic war comes.
Was that like the classic war between you guys and the Sanguins that are constantly like, you know, causing trouble? I've heard.
That is only the start of the war.
Interesting.
Hmm. Mm-hmm. So no lizard men in this entire marsh, like the Sanguins at the moment, right?
Is that a question that
I'm asking
I'm
Sherlock.
supposed to
I'm
answer?
talking to,
Okay.
I'm talking to Sherlock. So I guess that means
I
like no lizard men are siding the Sanguin and something like that.
I'm still a bit piecing things together since I wasn't here at the last last session. So,
Out of character, our reason for going out to Mars right now is because the Queen asks us to like kill Thousand Teeth Beast because he's causing havoc or something, killing a bunch of lizard men.
uh,
I'm still somewhat on the
okay.
fence of seeing if we could, subdue it.
But like, because out of character, right now, the supposed Queen of the Lizard Folk is telling us to kill a creature that is culturally significant to them for no real reason.
Yeah, you're reading my mind.
Uh,
And
yeah,
if we
the Queen
kill, that could trigger fighting.
Because I'm very much thinking, it's like, what, are we going to kill this thing and then she's going to turn around and be like, holy shit, these fuckers murdered our cultural fucking cultural creature. We should kill them all.
she wanted it as a trophy.
Well, as you mull that over, if you've been with us this long, thank you. We sure do appreciate you watching. If you're watching after we've recorded, thank you again. We also appreciate you watching. At this point in the show, though, we are going to take a quick break so we can stretch our legs, grab a snack, get some fluids in us, and do what we need to do. So we will return in 15 minutes to maybe learn more, depending on how well we can ask questions. Until then, enjoy the fire.
Okay. So I remember, I don't know why I remember this part at least, but we came to. Am I the only one here?
No, I'm listening.
Okay, yeah. So about 3 sessions ago or so, when we first got to this little marsh area, we met the Queen. She told us about how the Sanguins were causing trouble, and that the only reason that the Lizardmen were going to Saltmarsh was because that's just where they were picking up weapons to fight the Sanguins in their little war they're having in this like whole area. Because Sanguins are like causing a bunch of havoc and trouble in the seas. So we talked to her, struck a bit of a deal that's saying that if we help her out with her little problem, that she would try and reach out with Saltmarsh so that Saltmarsh and the lizard folk of this marsh would be allies. But the task we were given was to take on Thousand Teeth Beast. Something I was trying to also ask back then was to see if we had to kill it or subdue it. I think Riley last session has decided that we have to kill it. But I have to speak with animals, so I will try to talk with it later, if that's alright. So, yeah, that's where we're at right now. She basically is trying to use, like, legal loopholes, because she can't kill it herself, she and her people can't kill it themselves, because religious texts and yada yada yada, all that junk. Basically, we're the legal loophole to kill Thousand Teeth Beast. And now here we are with Buxic. I'm butchering that. With Gug, who seems to be a faction, has his own faction of true believers, saying that that somebody that they're with is the rightful heir. I don't know if you noticed, probably didn't notice, but I don't know if you noticed this, but their symbol is a bit different from the main Lizardman tribe.
Well, it would make sense of them being their own clan.
No, I think they were all one clan. It's just they had a civil war,
No.
and these are the
Yeah,
remainers of.
these people are their own clan. They're not part of the others. So coincides
Yeah.
of what you said. But I'm going to get some food and go to the bathroom real quick.
Alright.
Alrighty, I have found my way back. Has anybody else on the crew joined me?
I owe the Mafia $5.
You get busted.
Shut up.
Oh, sorry. It's just kicking good memories of, hey, there are perks of not living with your parents. So, yeah, you have that to look forward to.
Yeah. Hopefully
If it
I can get
makes
my
you feel
documentation.
better, my mother has heard all of you curse today, so.
Oh no.
But she's also learned that I won't watch my mouth no matter how many times she tells me, so.
Riley, you can play it off as in, oh, you were role playing for D&D.
I
Is
don't
that
give a
any
shit,
better?
dude. I talk how I talk.
I was going to say, I highly doubt your mom would believe that bullshit, but
It's
yeah, could
okay.
be.
Every parent has to deal with something that their child does when they become an adult that they're not a fan of. It's part of life, man.
Ah, I had a fun time telling my folks I owned 2 rifles because I was raised firearms are bad.
I mean, I was raised firearms are bad too, and I was told there'd never be a firearm in this house, and guess what? There is now.
7?
No, just one. I don't need any more than one, my guy.
Yeah.
I thought
I
your parents got some or something.
Nope. No, 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 no. Oh no. No.
Ugh.
No.
Yeah, I only have 2 because they're bolt action, but one is left-handed. So
What?
it was that.
Oh yeah, dude. The bolt's on the other side of the rifle. Makes a huge
Oh,
difference for southpaws.
Oh, okay.
it
Oh.
is fucking amazing.
Wait, I'm right-handed.
Then don't get a
So you
left-handed
get a
rifle.
Oh, so the bolt for left-handed, the bolt will be on the right-hand side instead of the left-hand side.
I
Got
mean,
it.
some people just prefer the bolt on the other side for whatever reason too. But for someone who is left-hand dominant and wants to use that as their trigger hand, it is nice to have the bolt on the right as opposed to the left side.
Did you call the M6 like M11 Garand or something? That one satisfying gun to reload.
bolt
Plenty
actions are
of
satisfying.
firearms
$1,000.
are very, very satisfying to reload. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
I mean, like,
you're talking about the M1 Grand, the one that had the ping as soon as you fired your last shot.
Yes,
Oh
the
Yeah,
fuck!
Grand
I
has
want
the
one of
ping
really
those.
and the last one in the mag. Yeah.
ding!
One of those.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Granted,
Oddly
I'm more for the
satisfying.
historical reason.
My personal favorite reload up to this point was a Springfield trapdoor from like the 1800s.
Ooh.
Because the ingenuity of the system was impressive for the technology they had at the time. Okay.
breech loading rifles
No,
are
no, no.
all kind of low-key kind of interesting though.
Oh yeah, man.
I like bolt actions.
And
I have to say,
there is even something satisfying about loading up a musket. Not when somebody else is trying to kill you, of course, but like at a range, there is something satisfying about reloading a musket.
Always want the
As the
firearm.
founding father.
It hurts.
Sorry.
No shit, it hurt.
Like Ryan.
Yeah, Riley, no shit, it fucking hurts. It's a musket whose stock is literally just pure fucking wood.
Yeah.
Like that shit's gonna fucking hurt.
And it bucks like a bull.
I'd imagine it would fucking buck like a bull. But
Oh.
I heard
I
they used
didn't
to put
say-
like gold coins inside of blunderbusses.
Oh yeah.
you can load
You
practically
can
anything
load
inside a
practically
blunderbuss.
anything into a blunderbuss. That was the beauty of the blunderbuss.
Rocks, some scrap metal, nails, fucking coins, anything
Wood
you could.
splinters.
Okay, the nails has to be a war crime.
I mean,
Nope.
that was
Back,
before Geneva
back
came.
when the
Does-
blunderbuss was invention, man, there was no such thing as a war crime yet.
But it's the no matter what side you get hit by like a speeding nail, that's gonna hurt.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, but think about this. Not big picture here. that could have been you. So you take the other guy out before he gets you.
And if you even survive like the nails, then you have to like get them out. And God forbid that one of the nails gets bent
Yeah,
inside your
I mean,
skin.
yeah, this is like in the 1800s too. So like
Oh,
not
and
late
you're
1700s. Like,
assuming that they're shooting the clean, good nails. No, 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 no.
No,
These
No,
were
no,
nasty
you're
nails that
getting
could not be
infected
used
and
for
you're
anything
dying.
else.
the tetanus field nails.
These,
Yeah, you're
these
dying is what
were.
is the answer. King, the answer to this question is you're gonna fucking die.
You're gonna fucking die.
your chances are very slim. So
Because
yeah, you want to shoot something
the
down.
peak of medicine in the
Yeah,
day
yeah,
is
a zero point
leeches,
zero zero
okay?
zero a 0.000000000% of survival. There's no one there anywhere.
Your best options are amputation if it got hit in the leg, or leeches.
Nope, just take me out. Just take me out. Fire again. Fire again, straight to the head. No, thank you.
Just finishing the job.
Finish the job.
Okay. Sometimes that
Either
was the
you,
easy.
either you finish the job or I'm gonna finish it. 'Cause that amputating the leg, sure, maybe you can live with it for a while and for a long time because a lot of people do, but I couldn't.
Hey,
I couldn't.
You would have had a
it's either
completely different life up to that point, Ty.
Oh yeah.
So you don't know what you would and would not be capable of because your life experience would be utterly different.
Oh yeah. Like completely, you're being incapable of really defining what it would be, what it would be like. It'd be like night and day difference.
Anywho, are we ready?
Okay, I explained to Justin what happened over the last 2 weeks. So I think he's caught up.
I think it sounds like this decision is more than just as simple. It's like a rock and a hard place because yeah, we're asked to kill for a trophy, something that they want to survive.
Also because Thousand Teeth is also killing a bunch of lizard folk. Which I still think that's only because the Sanguins are causing a bunch of havoc where Thousand Teeth lives, which is why I have Speak with Animals prepared. Well, not prepared, but just on my spell list.
Maybe it'll help.
I mean, I really don't know if the Queen wanted us to kill it or not, because I did try to subtly
You did pretty
ask.
blatantly say that she wants its head mounted on her wall.
Why was
Like-
my knee-jerk reaction, Ty? Can you spell subtly? You don't have to answer that. That was just my brain doing bad things.
I think I can. A lot of
Don't
words I
worry
have
about
to
it. Don't worry
spell
about it.
by
It's
sounding
not
out.
important. Move on.
S-U-B-P-L-Y. Subtlety. I just can't pronounce it correctly, okay?
Well,
Yeah,
because
but
it
when we
looks
first
fucking
got
weird.
here. Okay, so back then when we first got here to the marsh and the Queen gave us our mission, I did try to ask if she wanted us to just kill it or subdue it so it could go stop being a bad boy. And I think you came to the conclusion you wanted us to kill it.
Horwick?
Yes.
Does that sound right to you?
I mean, she was pretty fucking blatant about her wanting it killed when she said, "I want to mount its head on my wall." Or did you forget that part?
Out of character, yes.
Horwig says, giving you the look like, and you call me the dementia one.
Don't give me that look, old man. I almost
Are you-
drowned.
I'm pretty sure. Captain, I think he lost more than a few brain cells.
I don't know if the good captain's with us.
What do you assume I had in brain cells to begin with?
Oh,
Wait,
oh,
God,
no,
you're, you know,
no,
you're
no,
right.
no,
Yeah,
I take
I
that
shouldn't
back.
assume.
That was not the comeback I thought it would be.
No, but it's the comeback you
Well,
said.
well, I had a sneeze, so I muted myself. But yeah, let's just let Zagos believe he has one brain cell, but we know, we know the truth.
hill I will die on. Sneezing is the worst bodily function ever.
Oh, I know,
Just when you have
especially
a
if it's
headache,
like right about there, and then it's like, nope, psych, and it's like,
you ever had to sneeze with a headache or a bloody nose. Those things hurt.
Oh yeah.
And sneezing with a sore throat, torture.
Anywho,
Yeah. Well, we don't really have to get into a scuffle with these guys, but I like to ask them a few more questions before we just move on our way. Is that alright with you, Captain?
you seem to like to have things attack us, but sure.
I don't cause things to attack us. It's just I almost got eaten by a troll.
The
So
troll
you
was
guys
coming
know,
to give you a hug.
ignoring that, do you guys know the Sanguins have been active near the area of Thousand Teeth?
that does not line up with any intel we have received. But if the Sanguin are truly intending to rise up, it will be to wipe out more than just the lizard man. And that means it is ever more important that Thousand Teeth, the god's protector of the swamp, is free and able to defend our home.
Well, I guess what we're going to be doing actually is just seeing what, because we just heard that Thousand Teeth has been getting into a bit of trouble. Who knows? Maybe the Sanguins are causing him some trouble, and in probably the best interest of everybody if we lend their hand.
Horwig, can you give me an insight check?
Of course. 6.
Great. Ooh, actually, I think Sherlock can make this one too.
Okay, come on.
Sherlock, you're our last hope. Can I?
Wait,
Actually,
Sherlock, you're pretty sure Ziggy's getting a couple of lines crossed. The Sanguin thing and the Thousand Teeth thing are not connected.
that's that whole hypothesis of Sanguins
uh,
troubling the
The
deity.
Sanguins were why the lizard folk were mounting weapons, which is why they had the smugglers and the whole thing with Saltmarsh. That's the Sanguin thing. Thousand Teeth was
Knuckles.
to solidify the alliance between the lizard folk queen and Saltmarsh, thus giving Saltmarsh the added defensive allies of the lizard folk, the merfolk, and one I want to say the Koatoas.
So who?
Koatoa,
Okay.
they're a fish folk race in D&D. Literally fish with
Have we
legs
met
and
the
arms. No, you have not
Have
met a
we met the
Koatoa yet.
Color? Ah,
Oh, we definitely
Probably
want to
will
meet one
later
now.
on in the campaign, but as of yet, you have not. But the lizard folk has already established a relationship with the Koatoa and the merfolk.
So killing this Thousand Teeth is more for solidifying the alliance.
Essentially, the campaign has a lot of political things going on,
Yeah.
and we're playing a party of, well, not so capable politicians.
and
Yeah, that sounds
we're
about right.
proud of that. We're proud of that.
So from time to time,
But,
I may call for these insight checks that I can use to set the record straight of the situation for at least
Yeah,
one of you.
my entire theory got blown out the water and shot down. I'm fine
I'm
with that.
sorry. I didn't want you to feel like it was a personal thing, man. It's just
It's not.
you're
I
getting
do.
all of the information correct, just mixing the pots.
I'm glad you actually did do that because I'm somewhat lost. I'm not even gonna lie. I've been completely lost for about 3 sessions now.
So the hunt for 1,000 teeth is what will solidify and finalize the contract that was negotiated with the Lizardfolk Queen that will bring Saltmarsh into the alliance that already exists between the Lizardfolk, the Merfolk, and the Koatoa. You are after
okay,
Thousand Teeth
so
because Thousand Teeth murdered a bunch of Lizardfolk that went to go try and re-establish habitation in an ancestral home ground of the Lizardfolk.
Okay, got it.
it's more than just a trophy hunt. That changes my mind
The queen
completely.
wants it as a trophy, but again, it is considered a sacred creature by their religion and cannot be hunted by the lizard folk.
So it has to be hunted by us.
Now, Gugzyik is telling you that Thousand Teeth should not be hunted because he is a blessed uh, protector of the swamp sent by the gods.
If we do have to fight these guys right here, I'm not. Actually, no, yeah.
Sadly, for
Knock
the
them
greater
out.
good, I think we have to fight these guys.
Yeah.
Not knockouts for this one. They seem like decent people. Just, but we just still gotta get things done.
Zaggles. I just look at the numbers. The odds are
Let's
currently
see.
not in our favor. We got maybe
Yeah.
3-1,
Mm,
not counting crude.
yeah, crude is nuclear option if things get hectic. Let's see. We got Bless. Bless second level would be able to hit all 4 of us. I mean, double them. 1, 2, 3, 4. So yeah, it's 4.
So I'm thinking we just continue to relax by the fire, exchange stories, and
Walk away.
as soon as well, we know this has to get done for the alliance. As soon as a lot of the clan members rest or go to sleep or start relaxing, then surprise!
And surprise, we kill them all.
We
I mean, we
yeah.
could just knock them out. I also have Fog Cloud, which probably won't be doing any good.
No, because if we attack something that's sacred to them, the chances are very high that they will counter
They
us.
might.
And
Do you think if they find out that we had anything to do with Thousand Teeth being sent to the pearly gates, they might come after us or go after the queen,
I also love
and we might
unless
how
not be.
you asked one question about the fact that he referred to the queen as the usurper queen, and then nothing follows.
But I asked, why did you? No, I asked a bunch of questions. Why did you call this queen this usurper?
For she claimed the throne that is not hers. I believe I've used the term correctly.
Actually, yeah, that reminds me. you said you want to tell the story of like your people, how the queen was a usurper, and how you guys ended up here after we told our stories. So, you ready to share?
Easy, little one. Patience is a virtue that every warrior must have. But very well, if you insist. Perhaps patience is something you'll need longer to learn. I am Gugyuzik, rightful heir to the throne of the lizard folk of this marsh. The day my brother died, I should have ascended. However, his wife, or mate, as we call them, claimed the throne for herself for the better of all, she claimed. She said I was war hungry and mad, and made all sorts of dangerous and outrageous claims, and exiled me and those loyal to me to the swamps, assuming we would perish. But we have not perished. We have grown stronger and rallied more to our cause, and one day I will ascend to my rightful place upon the throne.
How does your culture do lineage for the throne? For people where we come from, like it's sometimes from father to son to then, or sometimes from mother to daughter, or queen to king, queen to princess who becomes the queen. Sometimes it's king
For
to
us, it
prince.
is based on blood, and I am the only living true blooded relative of the former chieftain, so the right is mine.
Ah, so it should be yours then.
Indeed. And so I call the queen usurper, for that is what she is.
Horwig, I screwed over to Horwig. You know, you know anything about like lizard folk history? Back up his
Hmm.
claims.
Well, I rolled a 22. Does that help?
Not
How
a
about
whole
do I know
lot
anything?
is known about lizard folk culture among academia or wizardry schools in this instance because of their tendency to eat people when necessary.
Well, since they
Um,
tend to each most people who try to study them, it's not really well fucking known outside of their own society.
what is
So you're shit
known,
out of luck, Zaggles.
what is known. So nobody has done like like a stay with them kind of research successfully. Some notes have
Oh,
been
shit.
smuggled out from some people who have attempted or found after the clan moved to a new location. They hold to their own pantheon of deities that are usually based around nature. Uh, but they also have like a god of war and a god of like harvest and things of those likelihood too. The lizard folk gods are cruel and often require sacrifices of either plants or animals or people, depending on the situation. Uh, so,
Blah blah yada yada. God sacrifices evil, somewhat demanding.
but the
Huh.
bloodline thing about chieftainhood is true, as far as Horik
But
knows.
as far as I know,
Okay.
he's telling the truth.
Anyway, so thank you, Horwig. Thank you. Uh, what were your plans for leading your people anyway?
I would
Because you
see us not
you.
cower in these swamps, but become trade partners and grow, gaining amenities our clan has lacked for a long time. I have gone to the soft skinned cities, and I have seen the wonders that they have, and I would see my people get those as well.
You would not be doing that forcefully or anything. Like you would be talking to the correct people to get the amenities for you and your people, right?
I will do what any good leader would to ensure the survival of his people.
That that, that that's somewhat ominous. I was just asking, like, if came down to would you be willing to sit down and discuss about it with the royals, or would you just fight for it?
Well, you tell me, what
'Cause,
do
like,
you make of me? Here you are wandering my lands, uninvited. If we are to go by the rules of the chieftain must invite you, and the rightful chieftain does not sit upon the throne. But we will put that aside for the moment. But yet I have not set my men upon you. I have not ordered your limbs ripped from their sockets and your flesh devoured. Instead, I've invited you to sit at my fire, to eat of our great hunt bounty. Does this not suggest I am a reasonable lizard?
oh, yeah, that's what I was about to say. Actually, you've done what many great leaders actually have, but few can accomplish. You instead of automatically attacking us, you decided to have us eat at your table in sort of a sense, not attack us automatically. Told us about
It
your
does make
history,
sense.
and have even told us about your qualities. They're all right leader to me. Grade A, outstanding to me.
Well, they followed what they were supposed to, so they didn't. They purposely did not ask hostile because that's not their culture.
Hmm.
Yeah, yeah, mm-hmm.
I'm starting to, I'm starting to feel like this guy here might be, not what we were he might actually be pretty alright.
Yeah. Can I do an insight check on him
Sure.
to see if everything? How do I phrase this correctly? Because we don't know because we don't actually know the history of this land to know if he's actually telling a lie or not. Just how do I phrase that in a way that asks the question right? I want to do an insight to see if he's actually telling the truth about being related or of blood to the chieftain.
Okay.
Okay, there you go. I'm gonna do a 0 point just to be safe. 16.
To the best of your knowledge,
How about it?
it was not lying.
How about it in? How about an insight on if he's content on following how their culture is doing this, kind of that welcome each other to the table to eat, to set friendly terms.
Sure.
No,
Absolutely.
I
100% yes.
I'm
I
gonna,
was
I'm
about
gonna,
to
I'm
ask.
gonna, I'm gonna do the same check as Sherlock. Oh yeah, no.
I was about to ask like if you guys had advantage, at least a help action to like give you an advantage, but never mind. I think it's too late for that.
Sherlock,
Totally.
my friend, you suck.
Uh, well, Horwick, so do you.
I know.
Uh, this I don't really know what I was expecting. We don't know nothing about this land. We don't know nothing about its people. Really, we don't know nothing about its history. So even if I did roll high enough, or even that 20, I would not get anything.
Well,
That's
I
it.
guess I have the
Yeah.
question for them. Does the Thousand Teeth usually migrate, or would it be possible to have it in a um, certain area for it to live?
Thousand teeth goes where it pleases and does as it pleases. For it is a sacred creature and has right to all of the swamp.
Okay, off-topic question, real quick. Are we? I hate to sound like a murder hobo. If I do, let me know. But are we killing these guys? Or are we gonna? Because either way, we're gonna end up having to kill Thousand Teeth probably. So do we want to kill these guys now, or
He's
he seems like a cool guy?
He does.
Let's abduct him.
oh yeah.
Why do you want to
Um,
abduct people?
Oh, sorry.
you know what? That explains a lot. Don't be sorry. We're getting you.
You have asked a
I
great
wait.
number
Oh
of
wait.
questions. I have one for you. Will
Oh
you
yes,
Yeah.
please.
ensure the safety and sanctity of our traditions and denounce the usurper? Leave Thousand Teeth to his rightful peace and join with Gugzyuk in reclaiming his throne.
Sure.
What?
You can have a moment to discuss it if you wish.
Uh,
He's asking if we want to denounce the usurper and join him, and not kill the sacred cultural icon of these people, and instead help him get rid of the usurper.
I'm gonna keep it $1.50. I don't know because I don't know if he's lying or she's lying. I don't know. I'm still
I'd say
down
yes.
for killing.
Why not?
I'm still down for killing something. I don't know. I swear to God, I really hope we're not gonna end up. I don't know. I don't know. I'm on the fence. I don't like these situations. Oh man.
We have to make a moral judgment. Oh God!
No, it's not that. It's the fact that
You mean you didn't expect me? Hi. The table described chaotic evil DM to have the table of mostly chaotic players who are doing their good run not have big moral decisions? Come on.
oh no, not that. I'm talking about. Well, I guess I'm a bit immersed right now because you know what I mean. Like,
Yeah, sure.
if it turns out that this guy, wait a minute, I gotta check the code real quick. Do 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 do. Shall not purposely cause unapproved harm to a fellow crewmate. Allies innocent over loot. Attacking a parlay,
You know
surrender.
the trouble
Wait a minute.
is
The thing
the
is,
trouble.
in a sense, the queen is considered an ally at this moment. So if we
Not
do,
necessarily.
well, she gave us a job.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean that she's our ally.
Okay.
Is our employer.
Yeah.
And what I'm starting to think is the people that got slaughtered, killed by this thing, they came onto that territory, the swamp. So is it really that they? No offense, but they got killed. They just moved on to that land, and it was
Thousand
just the
No,
Teeth
I
is
Invaded
mean,
the
also
territory.
angry because a usurper sits upon our throne. Only a true-blooded chieftain can calm his spirit.
would you be willing to take us 2,000 teeth to show us your lineage proof or something?
It would be
I mean,
difficult to explain fully to an outsider.
on one hand, I feel like off table. I feel like this somewhat violates five, no harming innocents. We don't have a rule about betrayal, quote unquote betrayal.
Yeah, but the thing is, you're assuming the queen is innocent.
Yeah, because she has not given us any reason.
I mean,
doubt
she's.
her right
I
now,
mean, I
truly.
mean, if this guy's telling the truth, then she's a usurper who took the throne.
And if it turns out
And
we're about to help a usurper,
well, we can only do what sounds right. And to me, killing a cultural icon sounds like the type of thing a usurper would do.
okay, listen.
Especially if it's considered, sacred, and a whole other civilization worships that.
Okay, look. Okay, if we're really doing this, if it turns out this guy is a liar, you guys owe me 10 gold each, and I get the first shot on him.
No. Anyway, no. Next question.
Yes.
No,
Yes.
no.
Can I roll for persuasion?
You can,
You
but they
can.
get to roll
You
against it.
This
You
is just for
can, but I
jokes,
can
right?
tell you I'm not gonna. But I can tell you I'm just gonna say no again.
Yeah, I know. Okay, yeah. I'm outvoted anyway. But I will shoot this guy if it turns out he's lying. And I will go see the hag.
Well,
Okay.
no offense, but if you do shoot him, we will shoot you. You just killed an innocent.
Mhm.
And if it turns out he's lying, then I am forgiven by the code. Because it turns out we're all wrong. Actually, we'll all be wrong.
We have to have evidence to consider it a lie.
I know, that's why I'm doing this now. Let's just go. I'm outvoted. I have to respect the fact I'm outvoted by the team. Oh wait, just be sure. So shoot, because at the same time, she's the one that has the alliance going on with the merman, the other people, and possibly.
Think of it this way: what is an alliance? Just an agreement between a set of people.
I hate
They're
democracy
not
like this.
they're not always right.
Yes, but there is also the possibility that this queen, who is claimed by this man here to be a usurper, is very charismatic and was the one that negotiated that entire deal, and maybe that deal falls apart. Not
Maybe.
saying that's the situation here. I'm just saying it's a possibility you have to take into account.
Okay, so just please let me have this spell.
For the moment I don't have zone of truth.
Yeah, that's what I was looking for.
Yeah, no one has zone of truth at this level. I don't think so. Are there any animals nearby? Actually, you know what? Is that an animal?
No.
Right there. Lizard folk renderer?
No.
Darn it. Speak with animals will do nothing here. What is
Well,
that
I
thing?
think
It's a lizard folk, man.
That's a giant lizard folk?
Yeah. It's just more lizard than folk.
God, you're ugly.
Hey, don't be
so.
mean.
Look at him building
So
his house for me.
I am thinking that we go with his plan, but we also keep a open mind of what he may be saying is incorrect, and then you can stab him.
I'm fine with that. Guess we'll have to see the quote unquote usurper. But how do we get there? It took us like 3 hours to get here. It's gonna take a while to get back there.
Maybe they have airplanes. Riley,
Oh
your face is
God,
perfect
Riley.
right there. Your
Riley, why do
face
you
is
have to be
bloody
good at telling
perfect.
stories? I need to be a good storyteller, Riley.
You are a terrifyingly great storyteller, right? We
What you want me to do?
You're a good storyteller, and I'm mad at you for it.
Well, that's a you problem, my guy. You're telling me
I
that
got a
like
phone
it's
call.
supposed to be my problem, but that's a you
Got a phone.
problem, my guy. Yeah, I hear you,
Got a phone
buddy.
call. I'll be right back.
See ya.
uh,
My job is to create the world. Your job is to fashion it.
I really am gotta assess myself the rules a little bit. We did make these codes, but we somewhat don't use them. Humans should not purposely cause unapproved harm to fellow crewmate. Allies and innocent allies in quotation mark. Innocent life over loot. Half the treasure must go to people of Saltmarsh. Attacking after parley or surrender is agreed upon. Violations which means death. Oh shoot. What doesn't that mean we have to offer pretty much anybody that can actually, surrender that the option for parlay? That Sherlock is here, and he's our captain, which means he has the mission to parlay people. Mm,
Well, I think how
prisoners.
we're learning, what we're learning is this thousand monster thing just goes all over. So it's along the lines of from Grogsky, Groggy. Yeah, I'm not saying that right. Um, there's
Grugzik.
more in play than just what the queen is saying. So one step is go with what he's saying, and we, no matter what, still have the option of killing the thousand teeth, as long as we don't tell them that we're going to try and kill it.
I was thinking beforehand, like we just sit here, and then we just go mind our business and continue our journey towards. Because we haven't really told them that we were supposed to kill Thousand Teeth or anything. But then again, they might ask what we're doing in the marsh in general, and I don't have a good enough excuse or good enough charisma to tell a lie. And then there's the chance of them ambushing us later. He's like a nice guy. Christmas or something.
Well,
So either
I say
way,
when Brian gets back, we put it to a vote because it sounds like we're all split, and I think if we go along with him, as part of the vote, if we go along with him, we always try and keep track of if he's telling the truth or if he's deceiving us.
oh yeah, that's what I thought was the plan. Like I got outvoted. We would go with the to quote unquote usurp the usurper, and if it turns out he was lying in the whole scheme of things, then we would have to. What's the word? What's the word? We would have to right our wrong.
Maybe.
Hmm.
You are
I'm down for
always
going.
free to sit around and get to know Googsyuk a little bit better.
That's why I was playing 20 questions with him. And he seems charismatic to the fact that he's not saying any words that would throw me off. I was asking things like, I was mainly asking questions to see if he was really as war hungry as he quote unquote made the queen say he was. Because if he was war hungry, then he would have said something about getting his people amenities that he would do whatever it takes, which did sound ominous. But he phrased it in such a charismatic way that he made it sound like, what would I do? and then use those words as his words. He's very charismatic. I think he's so charismatic, Lizard Man.
It is just my way. I have found that many times things can be solved with a meal and a conversation rather than a sword,
Uh,
or the
oh, he can
claw,
hear
or
beyond.
the teeth.
He can hear beyond the fourth wall.
You asked why you gotta be so
Well,
charismatic, Lizard Man. I answered.
No? Well, I do have a question. Um, so you're going to fight for the throne. Um,
I'm back.
how did you how did your family not continue on the throne, or what's the story about that?
My brother's mate never liked me much. I was always a better warrior than my brother, and have fought many great victories for our clan. So she spread lies about me that I would start nothing but wars and bring only ruin to our traditions. Well, she is the one that sends outsiders into the swamp to hunt a sacred beast.
dude, for real, and I'm gonna be honest. You two would probably be a good power couple. Her intelligence plus your strength and tactics, you guys would be very good for each other. That's probably not a lizardman tradition. That's probably something that's frowned upon a lizardman tradition, dating your brother's mate after he has passed away.
Hey, Zaggles. We're not focused
Dangles.
about our love life. Focused about yours. We'll
I'm
get you
talking
that
about.
old man and that cougar. Just let's
I'm
focus
not.
on.
I'm talking about as in an advisor and a king type deal. I don't know how lizardmen really do their politics, man.
Through
All
these
right,
lies, she convinced the elders to pass the mantle to her instead of me, breaking thousands of years of tradition.
Sounds like you got more problems with your elders than you do her.
Those who have helped the usurper will pay according to our laws for their crime.
Quick follow up with the captain. So, Captain, do you wish to help him? And if things go south, we right or wrong? Or just continue with on our original objective and try to sneak around these guys when it's time to go back?
uh, okay. I have a question. With this false queen on the throne, I don't know if you know about it, but there's an alliance between several different. I guess the best way to say it is clans, kind of
Factions.
um, to form a peaceful kind of relationship. If you were on the throne, would you want something like that to continue?
So long as the lizard folk are treated equal and level as they deserve, there would be no mistrust for any such alliance. But I will not stand for my people being subjugated to any outside rule.
I'm starting to like this guy.
Well,
Yeah, see, this is what I
I
mean. He's not telling anything that throw us off, but they pretty much both have the same ideals. They want their people to. It's just turned out at the moment the Queen is just focused on the threat of the Sanguins, and this dude just wants his quote unquote throne if he is the real heir to the throne.
Well, I think that party is really sympathetic and are interested in joining, joining your cause. Let's just continue tonight, enjoying our stories, uh, continuing to eat this delicious food. And then tomorrow we can kind of talk more details of what kind of plans you have and if we are indeed interested in continuing to join you.
Indeed. The snake hunt was been cooked well over the fire. The juices soak into the wood, and so our partnership should be sealed with a meal. A feast of making what we have. Come, let us share some of our traditions.
And with that,
You know what? I
Right.
think I think we've made a good decision.
Several of
hope
the
we did.
lizard folk will raise their heads towards the sky, looking up into the moon that is beginning to rise, and shriek, almost like bird calls, as they dance in a wild, barbaric fashion around the fire. Just a
What a
little bit.
fascinating tradition.
Yeah. So, what do you guys want to do? Wanna camp out with Googzik and his band of wild lizardmen?
Yeah, fuck it. I mean, I don't know about anyone else, but Horwig is more than down to party with the lizard vise.
Ziggy will
Yeah.
just taste a bit of meat. No drinking for him tonight.
The snake is grilled and tender and juicy and tastes a lot like chicken, but not quite like chicken.
Why does everything have to taste like chicken?
It's chicken.
Ah,
That's
you're right, chicken.
because
Because
the
chicken is
computers
a
didn't know how
pretty
to program it.
universal taste. Like chicken has gone global, okay? Everybody has had chicken at some point or some fashion of chicken.
We're all loving some chicken. I hate High School Musical so much.
Never saw it.
You're just saying it though.
No, it's I don't know why.
Moving
It's
on.
I don't
Moving
like
on. Not important. Love it, but no tangent right now, please.
it. I'm still gonna keep my eyes and ears open for anything suspicious.
All right. Give me a perception check,
Like,
Ziggy.
okay. I don't know. I'm sorry, my gut. Okay, my gut may be
Yeah.
wrong.
Horwig's going to indulge in the food and drink and just enjoy the night.
Well, there goes my nat 20 for the day.
Ziggy, from across the fire, one of the female lizard warriors is eyeing you. The look
Oh,
scares and
snap.
arouses you.
A woman for Ziggy.
Uh,
It
I have
bears a
zero.
hunger like a hunter stalking prey.
That's what I got the 25, Riley. That somebody wants to be. uh,
Also, Riley, throughout the course of the night, I'd like to ritual cast Find Familiar.
Okay. Do I need to pull something, or have we already done that?
We've already done that.
Okay.
I'm going to have Rat.
okay.
Okay.
Alright. Okay, I'll hold the gaze. You know what? Screw it. I'll hold the gaze. And return to my own.
Ooh, that
I have
was
zero. I know I have like trust.
all right. Hang on. Performance.
okay.
Look, I don't. It's not gonna go well. I only have a +2 in charisma. I don't trust myself.
Performance check.
Hey, follow the heart.
Performance.
Follow
Yeah,
your
sure.
heart.
Follow your heart. Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
see?
Chronal shift, try it again.
I hate you. Let's get that
working so
one.
hard just to
There
get
we
Ziggy
You know,
go.
laid for the second
There we
time in the
go.
campaign.
Has this campaign not its running thing been getting Ziggy laid?
it's not gonna be enough. I got a 15.
You want to leave it at a 15?
Screw it. I'm
Can
gonna
I
use
put
up
a
all my
hero
hero
on it?
points for this. Let's see. Slap another hero. Slap a
20.
hero point on it for a 20.
All right. The lizard warrior stalks around the fire and, without saying a word to you, Ziggy, grabs you by a hand and pulls you into a fierce stance.
Yay! Let's dance. I like dancing.
Captain, look. I think Ziggy finally found a woman.
I hate you two so much right
Uh,
now.
we're so
Yeah.
proud of you, Ziggles. Remember, protection.
Only fools don't wrap their tools.
That's right. Fine. I've been pulled into joining the festivities. Let's enjoy the festivities.
After a good amount of time dancing with them, Ziggy is tugged away to some secluded bushery.
Ooh. Like, how many chrono shifts you got left?
I used up both of them, so whatever you get during the lovemaking is whatever you get.
Right, the lizard folk woman seems quite taken with you, Ziggy. Let's get a performance check to see if you can impress.
Nope. Ziggy will
Come on,
not.
Ziggy.
That one.
No,
Dang it.
Oh,
Ziggy. Hey, listen, Ziggy. Remember the last time when you were at the brothel, you pulled off the impossible.
And
You got a
Ziggy
nat
does
20
it
on that motherfucker.
once more.
I'll be right back.
All right, Sherlock and Horwig, Ziggy's been taken somewhere. What do you want to do?
I mean,
well,
Horwig is gonna.
Zackles almost died, so we might as well let him have his fun.
Yeah,
Um,
let them have his fun while he can.
Why couldn't I get my nat 1? Wait, what did I get last time? When I did
Nat 20.
the...
got- Nat 20.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
and you
Yeah.
say your charisma isn't high.
Oh, dude, I
You
only
just
got a
fooled
2.
yourself.
Something about the rolls to please in his mating ritual. Just Ziggy's
Wow.
good at it.
Damn, shut up.
Ziggy's good
No,
at it.
I guess Ziggy's just good at it. Like,
So yeah. I guess I am.
Anyway, Sherlock and
I'm-
Horwig, what are we doing?
I'd just be enjoying the food and asking questions about their culture, all that kind of stuff, since we'd be talking for quite a bit of hours, and hopefully get a better insight of how they treat their royalty. Like, if the elders decide who gets the throne.
Not directly, but they have a say.
Okay, so it's not bloodline.
It is bloodline,
Not-
but
not-
elders also
Not
can make
totally
the
clear.
elders
That's
can
not
also
100.
it's a check and balance
Yeah,
thing,
okay,
man.
I
So it is based on bloodline, but the elders can interfere with a bloodline ascending if they feel that it will not be best for the clan.
In
Okay,
this,
so in
so
other
like what they did in
words...
this situation, it
So
felt
in other
it was
words,
best not to.
they got some sway.
so they can say, "Oh wait, so that means the bloodline is not set in stone." For example, so if Ziggy was the rightful heir, but Horwig was proven to be a better leader, it would transfer to his bloodline then.
Possibly. If
Why
someone
did I have to use Horwig?
if someone approached the elders with a sound argument for why you should not ascend to the throne and Horwig should in your stead, the elders would take it into consideration and make a decision. Very similar to your tribunals on the ship, just structured a little differently.
Oh boy.
That makes sense. I like it.
Yeah, you know
So,
what? I like it.
Oh, yeah.
everyone just quiet, or did I lose connection? Hello?
No,
No,
just
I am.
stop
Ziggy is busy. Ziggy is busy getting Ziggy,
Yeah.
if you know what I mean.
Getting
So I
Ziggy
can't
with
really do
it.
much.
He's getting Ziggy with it.
I did not realize I. Oh god, how many puns can I make with my name?
We'll probably find out
Oh,
over the course of the campaign.
oh, Zaggles. You can definitely Ziggy that Zaggles.
Go. You can zaggle waggle this.
Giving her all the zigzag zoom.
The zigzags.
And
Don't forget
when he's
to
done, he'll say
stretch.
"Adiba diba ziggity all, folks."
It's fucking horrible. I love it.
No. Wait till I become a clockwork sorcerer. Then you can see the performance again.
In slow motion.
Oh dear gosh! Now in Riley's world, there's going to be a move called the Zaggle.
The
Ah.
zag.
Now here's how I do it. I go beep 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 beep, and then I do a little bit beep 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 beep, and then finally I finish it off with a beep 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 beep. All of that was censored.
Hey,
You're welcome.
hey! We did not ask to hear your bedroom talk. You keep that dirty stuff to yourself and that lady.
Zagel returns after a good amount of time with a big happy smile, and so does his lizard folk companion, who has a very satisfied look.
Let's go, Zaggles.
I turn towards her. Until next time, and catch up with my friends.
Yep, she wanders back
Um,
over to keep partying.
Oh. See, I told you
Did-
that he was a crazy fucker.
question about the dance that she did in front of him. Was it to get Ziggy with Zaggles, or was it a I want to marry Ziggy to Zaggle?
Make an
Let's
insight
see.
check.
Actually, you know what? I'll do it as well.
Oh no, Ziggy, you're
Oh
too
wait.
high on love.
Yeah. Okay.
Ooh, my
The
heart.
answer is you don't know.
Can we go with my heart is following what it believes, and so I think that it's like true love between the two.
Sure.
You can just act. You can ask Horwig. He's actually no, you can't ask Horwig. He doesn't know nothing about this culture.
You can ask Horwig. He'll give you an answer, whether or not it's right or not. Horwig will tell you what he thinks. That's just what it is. What he thinks.
What answer do I want from Horwig? Do I
Please,
want the truth, or do
Justin,
I want the Horwig
please
answer?
ask Horwig what he thinks. Please, I'm dying to know.
So as we see Ziggy, Zaggle, and his Miss Ziggy, um, kind of walking out from the bush, I'll just say, Warwick, what do you think?
Yes?
What do you think that dance was? Did they get married, or were they just
Oh,
Ziggy?
definitely. Oh, definitely. She was proclaiming Ziggy as her mate for life.
Uh oh, well, we're gonna have to make room for her on the ship, aren't we?
Yep, we're going to have to make room for Ziggy's lizard woman wife.
I don't think Riley would let that happen.
Note for
Then
recap:
you
Ziggy is
very
now.
clearly don't know Riley.
Wait, what?
Ziggy, you are now married. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
It's gonna be so awkward if I end up killing her.
Why would you kill your wife, Ziggy?
Let's be honest. Okay, now I'm talking out of character because Ziggy is his mind's a little bit of zig from getting Ziggy.
He's a
He's
little. His mind's a little ziggle. He's a little zaggled from getting Ziggy with it.
yeah, this is gonna be your life for like the next 40 minutes, Riley. I'm sorry, but yeah, I don't know if we end up having to like fight these guys. Besides, I'm not
Have
even gonna be here afterwards because once we're done here, who knows when we're coming back? If it turns out this guy and his team are the rightful, team to support, I'm
You know
gonna
what's
be
funny?
like,
You know what's funny? There is a non-zero chance that Horwig could be right in what he's saying.
listen, if Horror gets his nat 1 on his history check, then it could be the truth. If it turns out to actually be the truth, I
No,
don't know. I don't. Do I want Horror to be right? Do I want that?
no. Riley, we need to change one of these things' his name to Ziggy's girl.
Oh, I've already changed one
Ziggy's
of their
girl.
names. This is already
Oh,
happening.
Oh yeah, I
Yeah.
see.
Egret?
Egert. Egert.
Yeah,
Ziggy, yeah.
Egret.
Ziggy's new lizard woman
Zaggles,
wife.
Zaggles, just keep in mind, you may become a duke of the land if we do have that change in the crown. So be sure to
But it
treat her
wouldn't go.
nice.
It
Be
wouldn't
careful.
go
She
to
doesn't.
her.
Careful. She doesn't catch you cheating. She'll probably bite off your head, and I'm not going to specify which one.
It's not the one attached to your neck.
It
Oh no,
ain't
I'm
gonna
not
be the
worried
one
about
touching your
that.
head.
I'm not worried about that. You don't know what kind of. You don't know what Ziggy's into.
Pretty sure he's not into losing his.
You can
Like, he's
try.
just a
entirely.
You can
dickhead.
try. You can try. She can try. Blow your mind again.
Well,
Okay, let's
all
let's
right.
let's go off my love life right now. Okay, how about we get off my love life? And if she does end up joining our crew, I guess I'm married now.
Oh, he said it. It's official.
Said it. It's official.
What if I could sell my soul for a divorce contract?
Why would you want to
Oh,
divorce
damn.
such a wonderful woman?
I
I
don't know.
know.
Okay,
She's
how can we get off my
she
love
came
life?
and wooed
Riley,
you.
am I getting XP for this? Riley, am I getting marriage XP?
Get marriage XP. But you listen, not yet. We got to go through We got to go through a full ceremony.
Yeah, you know what? If we do survive all this, whatever this is all going on, I'll take full responsibility and get some wedding planning done at some point or something.
Hey, there is the ceremony spell. I'm just
Yep.
throwing that one out there.
Yeah, we just need a cleric. We can we can get Zaggles married.
Bevum's a
Devin
Okay.
stay
cleric.
quiet.
Take a,
Bevum stays quiet. Bevum needs to stay quiet right
Oh,
now.
Bevum, my old friend, you're a cleric. You know the ceremony spell, right?
I don't remember. Although clerics
No,
technically
he
have
does not
access
have
to
to-
their whole spell book at any given
Yeah, they
time.
do. So like after a
yes.
long rest, he can have it prepared.
Yeah.
Well, Zaggles is getting married to that.
He doesn't have it right now.
Well, Zaggles is getting married to that lizard folk lady there.
Oh, well, perhaps we'll have to officialize it in the morning.
I agree. Let's all have a nice good rest. Zaggles can unzaggle his brain.
And Ty, before you get super against it, you might want to go read what the ceremony spell does for you.
I am. Look, I'm not against it. Look, I'm all down for this chaos happening.
This is at least there's one thing we could say about you, Ty. It's the fact that you're adapting to the chaos that is this fucking campaign.
Look, the thing is, there's a reason most of the time I always go chaotic neutral in real life, but I can't put that on as my. Look, I always have chaotic on any character I have. That should tell you everything about me.
All right. So the evening tampers on. The lizard folk drink lots. Creed's bottle does not run dry, though. The beauty of an endless bottle of booze is you can have a party for as long as you want. But eventually, guards are posted, and everyone drifts off to sleep. If you need to do so, you can gain the benefits of a long rest.
All right.
I don't really know what this does.
And
I
in
see.
the morning, Yugsik gestures for you to join him at the fire once more.
Let us join him at the fire once more.
Alright. I will resummon Douglas as well because Douglas will now be keep going with lightning damage. Just gonna put his health back up to 20.
Did you enjoy our tradition?
It was wonderful.
How are you feeling? If your head is pounding or you feel sick to your stomach, we have a remedy.
We have a remedy. It's called getting the fuck over it.
We're men of high tide and celebration. This is the norm for us.
Yes, we can see that by your acceptance of my daughter's proposal of marriage.
Okay, let me do this out of character for a second. Give me a second. I had to go scream.
Oh, we are corrupting him so much.
You'd think he'd
Honestly,
learn
I'm not
something.
gonna lie.
No, would he?
I'm adapting on the fly here. I didn't plan this.
Of course. Who the fuck plans this, Riley?
We,
Okay,
we
I'm
saw
back.
opportunity.
I'm
The dice
back.
gods. We saw
Riley,
opportunity. Dice gods
Riley,
approved.
is there an actual dance in D&D for a proposal, Riley?
We're making this shit up as we go along.
Like we do everything. We've recruited Ratman,
It's a story,
and
man. Come on.
The points don't matter. It's all made up.
Yes, she tells me you are quite skilled in the way of lovemaking.
oh wow, thank you. uh, I believe it's now we had a celebration. It's now time for business. Unfortunately, right, Captain? I think so. I think stuff like that is what we do now.
Please take your
So what's the
seat
next step?
next to my daughter, as is your rightful place.
Sigurd's gonna tap.
He wants me to step. He wants me to step over there.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, screw it. Okay. Guess I'm over
Go
here
on,
now.
Zaggles. No
Go on,
need to be
Zaggles.
shy.
No need to be shy. Spend time with your new wife.
Now, you there, Sherlock, I believe they called you. These ones call
Ye-
you Captain, which we are told
Wait, did he
is
just get traded?
meaning of
Yes.
leader, yes?
You want to say that again? You're
You
getting some
are
overtalk.
you are this one's leader, yes?
At times, yes, but we also try to make choices as a group.
Very
Equal say.
well. As chieftain of clan and leader of group, we will come to agreement about this marriage aligning us, yes?
This is a decision I think all of us will agree upon. It is a perfect match. Look at the true love right there. It is bound to happen.
Oh,
Wait, how
yeah,
tall is
match.
she? Right out of comment. How tall is she?
Like 6 feet, so twice your height.
Oh yes. You know what's
Ziggy
good?
and his
I'm
giant
sorry.
wife.
No, I'm sorry, guys. Actually, I'm not sorry. This guy now has my full support.
Ty, if you want to come up with a token for Egret, you can.
I don't. Oh sure. Oh sure. Just give me some stuff to go off of. I guess I do that. I'll take care of that later. Yeah, sure. I'll do that.
Okay.
I'm not joking. I'm not joking. I'm easily swayed by tall women, and I am now fully behind this guy.
Oh, you are truly one of us.
Oh god, I'm a horrible person.
Very
Oh
well
my
then.
Gugzyuk will pull
god.
a knife made of bone from his belt and cut his hand, and then extend the knife to you, Sherlock.
Then in the traditions of the old ways, our bloods will be united, as our bloodlines will remain.
All it took to
Now,
win me over
side
was a
note
giant
for
woman.
you YouTubers, this is not what you usually should do. Bad things come of this, but I will cut my hand and shake it.
Nothing
All
like
it
a
took
blood
to
oath.
all it took
Yeah.
to win me over was a giant woman.
And so
Yep.
it is confirmed, chieftain to chieftain, and our bloodlines are united and will serve each other in both loyalty and brotherhood till the end of their days.
Well, I guess the choice is made now.
Well, Zaggles, your Zaggle made the decision. So we are indeed joining our clans.
Hmm. I love this campaign.
Zaggles, you better have some
I
kids now.
Look, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like I want to have regrets, but at the same time, I have no regrets.
Good lad.
You found your true love.
True love.
Congratulations.
Oh God, is this really what I've become? What have you guys done to me?
The corruption spreads.
How? How? How did I really turned over all of my moral quandaries that disappeared in an instant, all because of a giant woman?
Hmm.
Brilliant.
You're welcome. Just,
Oh
just
yeah,
imagine
thanks.
this. We saved you years upon dating, and you're how old, and you already have your true love? So, boom, you're welcome.
Yeah, it sounds like you're doing better than most, Zaggles.
Okay, I can never go back to Waterdeep.
Oh no, you really can't.
Okay, I can't go to Waterdeep ever again.
I mean, you can.
You can, it'll just probably not end the best, especially around certain districts based on light colors.
Yeah, no, I can't go back to Waterdeep.
Well, that you'll just stay on the ship.
No,
Oh
We'll
wait,
make
she
that.
see? Oh right. Oh wait,
We'll make
no,
the
she
love
saw the
work.
tattoos. She
G-
saw the tattoos. Oh no. Oh
Yeah, she
bro.
did.
Oh.
GM note. Force party to have to go to Waterdeep at some point.
Oh wait, no, we have to go to Waterdeep for my bachelor's party or
Free
something.
bachelor party.
No.
You're already married.
No,
You
yeah,
your
we
batch.
skipped
You
that.
already had your bachelor's party with Horwig.
Oh god, it all makes sense now. No wonder it was destined to happen. Horwig, you saw this in your time magic, didn't you? That's why you brought me to Waterdeep.
I knew you were going to get married, Zaggles, so I brought you on your bachelor party.
Dang it! I fell for it all! I fell for it all!
Time was at 1, Zaggles 0.
Actually, Ziggy is up by like 2 right now. I got married, and I got a tall wife, so
You know, fair enough.
actually, yeah. Look at that. No matter what, no matter how I see this, I win. I win. Sure,
And
Horwig.
did she? And she didn't question you about your tattoos,
Well,
so she just accepted it.
you heard it here
Bless.
first, folks. Ty has officially won D&D. It's over. That's it. Nobody has to play this game anymore.
I won.
Yeah.
I got a giant wife and won.
Hi guys, thanks for joining us for a pirate's life. It's been a ride. It's been a blast.
But
We'll catch you
campaign's
next
over now.
time.
I won.
Yeah, we'll catch you next time in the Cult of Kevin, where we will be cannibalizing all of our enemies. Until next time, goodbye.
Zaggle's got to get going. Zaggle.
I'm half tempted
Yeah, he's
to
gonna
leave.
waggle his little
I'm not
Zaggle.
lying. I'm half tempted to leave that as the outro, but
It's not. It's you want
It
to
would
the
be a
outro?
perfect spot. Oh yeah, that reminds me. Hey, Bev, after we took that long rest, you managed to switch your spells around, get ceremony.
yeah,
He doesn't have
yes, of
ceremony.
course.
Okay.
Wonderful! Zagos, bring your new wife. We'll have you married, since you were married in their traditional way, we'll have you go undergo our traditional ceremony.
Oh, even better.
Horwig, give me an insight check.
Sure. That's a nat 20.
Okay.
Oh,
You get the sense that Gugzyuk is a very traditionalist when it comes to his traditions, but probably not such a fan of other traditions.
Fair.
I
Never
think
mind.
I think I'm gonna just do the Rifle traditions by my wife and her people.
We'll do the ceremony thing another time.
Do they have like wedding bands? Do you guys do wedding bands? Wedding bands or wedding rings? Do they?
No.
Well, we can get. Well, we'll get that at later. But right now, that emotional connection is the key part.
Now it's time to go usurper. Jesus Christ, my moral quandaries have really all just gone away.
Yeah.
Okay.
Isn't it
Well,
funny how that happens? How that
you
works,
know what?
isn't it?
I am gonna leave this session on a bit of a high note, and that high note is going to be Ziggy got married.
And we're so proud of him because he
Mhm.
made sure the relationship was formed before ziggling.
Ziggling a zaggle into other women.
So
I was prepared for that all to fail. That's 7. But Horwick decides not to, because he saw it all happening.
we will
I saw
see
the fates.
what happens down the road with this storyline. But until then, this has been A Pirate Life. I certainly hope you've enjoyed our treks through the swamp. I need to add up some XP.
Uh,
Shouldn't be
don't
too
forget
hard.
that.
It's just a troll.
No. Ziggy, you worked hard. You did role play. You zaggled wonderfully.
You zaggled your ziggle.
You zaggle
Wait a
your
minute.
ziggle, Harry, zaggly, ziggly, zoogly, zoom.
So I
He
somewhat just
he
realized.
ziggle zaggled his zaggle.
Yeah. Did the camera stop rolling?
No,
Oh,
not
wait a
yet.
second. Alright.
That's one girl. Good girl. Oh, who's won?
Just gotta do a little bit
If I
more
haven't said it
math.
before, I'm gonna say it again. I fucking love this campaign.
You know what? All our campaigns always seem to be that.
Mm-hmm.
I did not expect that at my journey for love would end so early. How old is Ziggy again? Ziggy is like 21. And
Yeah, and hey, you've already got a wife. Think you got a
I
wife, a stable job, great friends. You're making money.
got a
Things
dog.
are looking good. You got a dog. Yeah, things are coming up, zaggles.
I'm gonna
You
have
know what
so
rhymes
much
with
fun.
Ziggy? Winning.
So much fun. So very much fun.
I also got to test out my Zephyr Stripe, which is awesome.
Oh, who's a pretty girl?
I am.
But
Yes, you are.
that begs the question: are we gonna just knock out the usurper and her? Actually, how many people are in that castle? Who knows?
All right, we earned 2,300 XP today.
What?
Jesus. Damn,
Jeez, that
zaggles.
see.
Didn't know your ziggle was worth so much XP.
Which is our biggest XP day of the campaign so far.
How the
But
hell is the day we get the most campaign the day that Ziggle zaggles his Ziggy?
Ziggy Zaggles is Zaggle and gets Ziggy and gives us winnings. See,
Mhm.
listen.
Hey, listen, we need more. Listen, this just proves that we need more episodes of Zaggles getting ziggy with it.
Get ziggy
I
with it.
can't do that.
Just don't let
Sorry,
Eager
my,
catch you.
listen, there are two ways I can do this. One, she comes along, we give the third person the night of their life. Or two, after every battle, I go with my wife.
Alright, so
Either
the
way, I love
2,300 XP that we earned today brings our total up to 6,557, which makes us 57
Well,
total
fine.
points over at level 5.
Oh
wow,
my god.
the day I get married, and they keep it a wedding gift, Riley. They keep it a wedding gift.
Ziggy Zaggle. Zaggle's getting ziggy with it is what got us to level fucking 5.
It's also because we did not kill any of these guys.
Yeah, we found the peaceful
it's-
solution.
We will
The peaceful
be
solution.
talking about level ups when we come back next time. Until then, we appreciate you joining us, and we certainly hope to see you again. But for now, we're going to say so long.
Bye
Have a good
bye.
one.